Kicking like
1, 2,
Dolomite.
3,
Last one
4,
got copyright. I'm kicking like
5
Dolomite.
just to be sure.
Hey, one time,
Last
you
one
ready?
got
Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got
Okay.
copyright.
Whatever you do.
Hey.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the gains. Don't make me grab it still. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, but when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I'll grab the piece and give your ass a halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, we run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose them too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon Wheel Podcast.
Look, king of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandry, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey yo, Alex, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and thick enough is my game. Dolomite, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it.
They had the nerve to copyright the game. It's just the bitches. Hey. Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Hey, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco Long was cute, hey, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these against before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like that, but damn, you hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss, and that's that stuff that get you banned. Last time we told your was squad up, you turn telling gotta go. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30, again turn me the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip, anytime you get on a fight. Guns and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy, a look-alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what I say? Hey, I put them in the dirt. Toss like get hurt, no face, no case, smashed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Wonder.
What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. BG, Black Bond, Jack Move, Kids Move, Blandrew, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack Move voice, we saying you. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang. Hop out the range. All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG, my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still.
We got the guns on deck, no foul car, but you know I came with a tech, yeah. Since 2015, been stepping on the seat, putting foots on necks, yeah. Set them up, super soaker, pump action, wet them up. Shooting out the yeah, we catching up. We got them games, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge, fortitude. Top two and not the two. Weapon wheel, get the cash and grab the steel. Weapon wheel, out the window.
weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal. What weapon well, we keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. What weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copy and steal.
Yo. Yeah. Chat, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if I'm clear. I need confirmation I am clear. People, viewers, I appreciate all of y'all. Let me just first say, I am here to promote peace, positivity, harmony, love, and prosperity. That is what I represent. That is what I always illuminate.
BG, you a piece of shit. That's all I know.
Yo, fuck you, Fag. That is what I represent. That is always what I output into the universe. Because that's what I think we need more of. Jazzy, Jack, don't you agree?
I definitely agree. Your actions haven't been mirroring what your sentiments, but I agree.
I disagree. I think I've been literally just the prime model for those things I've just mentioned, that I've just uttered.
If you truly feel like that, BG, I'm not here to argue with you, good brother.
Okay. Well, let me just say I love everybody. I love my brother Jack. I love my brother Jazzy.
Thank you.
You know,
brother.
I'm just love everything, man. I love life.
Thank you, brother.
You know, like, I'm happy.
Thank you, brother.
I'm happy, man. Genuinely. I'm a happy person all the time. Right? Funny enough, you know, the only thing that actually gets me sad, because I'm a summer person. The only thing that honestly can get me sad in life is honestly like kind of the winter time when we don't see any sun. That's the only thing that gets me sad.
When it feel good outside?
Yeah, I just like sun and sunlight and like 75-degree weather. So when it gets to being real dark and like continuously and we don't see no sun, that's the only thing that like genuinely can get me down. So what I mean, so I'm saying that to say, the rest of you bozos cannot bother me. To really bother me, y'all gonna have to block out the fucking sun. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna have to block out the goddamn sun if you want to get me sad or upset. So, but I'm here to talk about games. I'm not here to talk about anything else. I'm sorry to disappoint y'all if y'all came here looking for the fuckery. I'm just here to talk about games like every other week. The game on screen is called, I believe it's called On Guard. I've never played this game. I've never seen this game before, but it actually looks cool. I was looking at the gameplay before I put it in. I was like, yo, I would play this. But I've never seen it before this video. Jack, you ever played this?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's
Let
weird.
me pull up the stream. You got it playing on the screen?
Yeah, it's like
Let's see.
I can hear somebody's keyboard loud and clear.
My bad. I'm on PlayStation.
Oh, you always doing that fuckery.
Bro, until I get my new spot, I can't use my camera. I'm at my parents' house right now.
Okay.
But you living in the slums?
Nah, I'm just people be walking in the background.
BG, I got a question today. Real quick before we start this podcast.
All right.
Are we live?
We are.
Name me the two best playing quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Two best. Probably
Playing right now.
Patrick. That might be Patrick Mahomes and Stroud. No. Well, technically Sam Darnold.
I would say Sam Darnold and Josh Allen.
Yeah, playing right now.
You're
Yeah, Sam
right.
Darnold. Yeah.
Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. The best quarterback generation ever, Jack. That's what he told us, right?
What does Bond be coming in here on?
Jack, isn't that what he told? The best era of quarterbacking in NFL history, led by Baker Mayfield and Sam fucking Darnold.
You know, I said this like 3 years ago too, and Bond is still.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not arguing with Bond today. I promise you, I'm not arguing with Bond.
You know what this sound? You know what this sounds like? Smooth. You'll recognize this. Oh, Tom Brady's gonna fall off a cliff next year. Oh, Tom Brady's gonna fall off a cliff. Super Bowl. Next year, Tom Brady's gonna fall off a cliff.
I promise y'all, I'm not arguing with Bond, and I do not care what he talk about.
It is crazy. I feel like I'm like you. I'm arguing with bald niggas.
Everybody had a good week?
No, because unfortunately, quarterback play in Philadelphia is not at a generationally era of high.
Hey, I can't help you with that.
Jack, I was told that Jalen Hurts was the future. All I see is Jalen Wentz.
Who told you that? Certainly wasn't me. Certainly wasn't me.
Oh my God!
I was. Listen, y'all could go back in history. I was never on the Jalen Hurts hype train.
Nigga, I hope you walk down an alley and on one end is Hardy, on the other end is Paris.
I hope so too. I would love to see it. Listen, I was never on the Jalen Hurts hype train.
I was on the Carson Wentz hype. Yo, shut up.
I was. But yes, listen, I'm on record. Yes, I was on the Carson Wentz hype train. I was never on the Jalen Hurts hype train. So all I'm saying, you can't put that on me.
But you weren't on the Nick Foles dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
You taking it somewhere else.
Yeah, you weren't on the Nick Foles hype train.
That first season, the first 2 seasons of Hurts, I was like, eh. So anyway, this is a gaming podcast though. So
also in other gaming news.
Oh God.
Mighty Keith is throwing down 5 bans.
Here you go with your fuckery.
On the Sparking Zero tournament on PlayStation 5, which you will be able to play on your mythological PS5 Pro, which I'm nicknaming the Ho because only hoes buy it. But are you gonna open the laundromat to collect that $5,000? The money he putting money on your head.
This is
you
why,
gonna go collect?
This is why we can never get out of here in 2.5 hours because of Bond's fuckery.
No. You blame Jack the last 2 weeks. I'm pissed. It's my time today. Are you going to collect that money he put down on your head?
He didn't put anything on my head.
5 racks.
He didn't put nothing on my head. He don't know. Listen, Bond, you go play. Go play that, man. Go win some money.
Look, I'm not the gaming guy that lives in Brooklyn on some Chinatown laundromat shit. I'm from the suburbs.
Okay. Well,
you said you had a laundromat. You said that you like online multiplayer. I know you got Budokai 2 and 3.
I never played
I know
those.
you played them.
I never played those.
I'm shocked.
I played the first one, never played the sequels.
I mean, that is one of those, what do they call them in high school? Those Brillo Pad exclusive games?
Brillo Pad exclusives.
So you know how they have the Negro Casual collection?
Yeah.
The Brillo Pad exclusives were Smash Brothers, Dragon Ball Budokai, and Naruto, like Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's what those Brillo Pad motherfuckers would play. The people that don't know how to use a brush, they probably look like Blandrew.
Brillo Pad.
Oh, I get you. I get what you're saying. We don't know what Blandrew looks like though.
But you know a Smash Brothers player when you see him. You know that hairstyle they got?
Okay. Yes. So you're assuming that's what Blandrew look like.
But I'm saying those are the people that play those kind of games. Smash Brothers, Brillo Pad gamers. But hey, I'd rather have a Brillo Pad head than be bald. So I'm done. I'm done ranting.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Brillo Pad head.
This is Weapon Wheel Podcast episode 424. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. If you want to become a YouTube channel member, hit the join button on the screen. And if you want to support us, just hit the like button. It's free. Don't cost nothing. Some Patreon perks, After Dark. After Dark was 11 hours, by the way.
What?
Yeah, it was because I recorded a midweek after dark. It was a bunch of people in the Discord on like a Monday or Tuesday. So and that was like 4 or 5 hours, and then the actual after dark on Sunday was like another 6 hours. So it came out to 11 hours. So we are the after dark is $6 a month. And just in 1 week, we gave y'all 11 hours of extra content. Yeah, well, you weren't there, so the rest of us. So yeah, yeah, you didn't.
The after dark, us after dark lackeys, we gave them.
Yeah. So we appreciate the after dark military. Yeah, y'all be putting in work.
Military man, yeah.
Yes. So go check that out. It's the best deal in gaming. After dark is definitely the best deal in gaming. Keep you entertained while you work. Or whatever it is you do during your week, B&Es, sticking people up, selling whatever you do. You can listen to After Dark while you do it.
Jack ears just perked up.
No sir.
Why are you calling it the best deal in gaming?
Because it is. Where else can you get 11 hours of content for $6? Who's banging pots and pans in the background?
Yo, Alex. I just can't come on a pod till December. That's crazy.
Till December, Jesus Christ. Or just mute yourself when you're not talking.
Push to talk, yeah.
Yeah, come on, bruh. What are you, dumb or mixed?
Don't make me get my mom back on the mic, bro. Pause.
They said your mom was sounding kind of good.
Yo, Alex.
I'm gonna see y'all in December. What's up?
Alex, I need you to download this game right quick. All you
put my
need is
Brillo
help.
pad down. All I need
is help. All you need is help. I need you to download that, bro.
Is that a sneak diss? What? That game just came out?
No, yeah, this shit is cute. But it's called.
So you think I'm cute? All right, bet. Is it crossplay?
I believe so, because it has like logos next to the names. So, like,
so I think it's cute.
Oh, this game is only on Steam. This On Guard game. Oh, okay. They should bring it to consoles. I wonder when it came out. I don't know. All right. Access to the Weapon Wheel Discord, Weapon Wheel questions that we answer during the show, all that shit. Our Patreon perks. So yeah, go check out that 11-hour After Dark. Just because I'm a hater, gotta put this out there. You saw Shadow in the thumbnail. Rystar and all the rest of you Sonic fans, that doesn't mean Sonic is important or that we're gonna discuss Sonic. I literally only put it in there because I needed another character for the third slot in the thumbnail, and Shadow just happened to be there when I Googled. So that's the only reason that's there. Nothing else. Don't get hyped. Don't get excited. It means nothing to me, and I still wish death upon the Sonic franchise. Just wanted to put that out. I had to make note of that. I'm such a hater.
I mean, you could have just used like another character that I told you about.
Oh, you wanted me to put some Zelda echoes of? No, it didn't make for a good thumbnail, like a good face shot. Pause. Didn't make for a good one.
I mean, it would. She would fit right in with the new girl for that new Ghost of Tsushima 2 game.
Oh, you was on some girl power shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Weapon Wheel Podcast. I'm BG, your very loving, peaceful, harmonious host. That's Bond. That's Jack, Smooth, Jazzy, and Alex from top left to right and bottom left to right. And we're here to
problem with bald people.
No, I love the ball species.
Did you just call bald people a species?
They're not.
Nigga, it's a freaking it's a hairstyle condition.
Okay, well, I love the bald race, the bald ethnicity. Whatever you want me to call them. They sure ain't human. Well, I'm joking. It's a joke. I think they're definitely human. Look,
now, can you finally admit I've been right about bald black people?
You've been right about bald people.
How many times you guys make fun of me about white girls, the lack of black girls, this, that, and yeah? I'm gonna pull up in Brooklyn, nigga. I got it all. Wait till I see you.
Is that Paris?
Why you sound like Pop Smoke?
but I'm saying with as much shit as y'all be saying, and this is even well before probably even well before like I was really cool with BG and the rest of these guys. No, it's not like you said his wife was fat. In fact, you never even mentioned his wife or his kids. That's what's crazy.
I never, like I said, When I say I didn't say a word, people thought I was literally lying. I didn't say a word. I don't lie. I did not say a word. Quite literally, didn't say a word.
I mean, somebody's
So-
got the smoking gun. Show me so I can laugh at BG.
So yeah, gaming. Where do we go first? Let's see if we had any positive news this week. Activision Blizzard laid off hundreds of their workers in California. I think this was from their mobile division.
Who owns Blizzard?
Microsoft.
So Microsoft laid off people.
Yes.
Smooth.
Yeah.
We were told that when Microsoft acquired these companies, there wouldn't be layoffs.
I don't recall that.
I mean, I see layoffs like weekly. It's like every NFL Sunday. It's like on the schedule. It's like week 6 of layoffs. Like how many is it, like a 17 like week schedule and like playoffs or layoffs? Like damn, you didn't get laid off in 19 weeks. You in the playoffs. You're just trying to make the Super Bowl, so you got a job next year.
Man, they just balancing the unemployment rate. That's all. Just doing their job in the unemployment sector. That's all. It's just to maintain the numbers.
Maybe they're getting rid of white people for making way for DEI.
Oh God. I assure y'all,
Sony's hiring them all.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
I assure y'all, my theory about layoffs are going to be true next year. They're going to lay off so many people this year, there won't be anybody left to lay off next year. Guaranteed. My theory's going to work.
Let's be real. The real reason of layoffs, this is all post-COVID and post-restructuring due to people buying up so much shit, which is exactly why I don't feel like these studios and companies should be acquiring so much, because everything is getting consolidated. It's like, would you rather have 8 restaurants you could go to or 4 restaurants? If 4 restaurants acquire the other 4 restaurants, they're just gonna consolidate everything. You have less options. That's what's happening right now. Less options, less products, less places to work, less jobs.
Yeah.
Good job, Microsoft.
Everything gets homogenized.
Good job. Smooth.
Rumors, and I trust this source because it's Special Nick, not because he's white. Jack think I just believe all the insiders because they're white insiders because they have a good track record. I'm still waiting for you to tell me a good insider that's black.
Dr. Trey.
You literally had wonton for like years.
Dr. Trey.
Look who we naming. Sad.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah,
Hip-hop
Dr.
gamer.
Hip hop gamer.
Us blacks have a lot of talents. Being an insider for the gaming industry, not one of them.
You said black
Sorry.
people being knowledgeable ain't one of their strengths.
We do
Hip-hop-
not have
hip-hop-
no inside information.
Maybe because we hold it down.
You said black people have respectable information ain't one of their
Hip
strengths.
hop gamer.
And hip hop gamer, we know he's like in the industry when he's making all those interviews and stuff like that.
Well, Special Nick, I believe this originated from him. He said that Rocksteady is working on a new Batman game. Redemption time? Comeback season? Comeback season in the works?
Wait, they don't have the same team to do it.
Listen.
This is the Patriots post Brady.
Yeah.
They gonna do. And I'll be honest with you. A new Batman game post Kevin Conroy, automatically not interested. Automatically. Unless this game is a Batman Beyond game, I don't give a fuck about it. It's the only Batman I want.
That's what everybody
Batman Beyond
is saying. Yeah, I don't think it should be the same Batman time. It's like, yo, that's been played out at this point. We did it. We experienced it. It's time to go in the future. Have Bruce Wayne advising Terry in the headset. We can hear it. That's what we need.
And then at that point, I would be fine with somebody else voicing Bruce and Batman at that point. But from what I've heard, if they did do that, they would rather use Damian over Terry because Damian is more of a household name, which I also don't agree with.
Why don't they have like Damon as like just also in the game.
Well, I mean,
not replacing Terry.
In the comics, Damian beat Terry's ass in the suit.
I can understand why.
Straight mopped him.
Yeah. Because he never had, well, he got formal training, not at the beginning, but somewhere during his time being Batman. But he mostly relied on that suit.
Yeah, I mean, an adult Damian would be an absolute menace.
Yeah, he can't handle that. Rocksteady.
What is this trash game I'm seeing on the screen?
This game look good. I think it's called On Guard. Listen, Rocksteady, I've been holding it down for y'all. Everybody else has given up hope. They think y'all washed. They putting y'all on washed watch. I've believed in y'all. Prove me right. Comeback season. Redemption time. Y'all can do this. Lock in.
I got to address a comment in the chat. Albert Spamson, Blackbong taking a big interest in other men's voices. Jack, how many people complain that Kratos' voice that's not the real Kratos?
A lot of people.
How many people complain that David Hayter wasn't voicing Snake?
A ton of people. Yeah.
So then why would people not... I mean, granted, there's nothing they can do because the man is passed, but why wouldn't people be disappointed that the man that's been voicing Batman for the last 31 years is no longer being Batman?
That's true. They could use AI.
You know what? You earned yourself a nice little...
Don't time him out. Don't time him out.
Time out for that one.
Oh, man.
Hey, look, that's generous. Normally, my block button is strong, but I haven't blocked a person... Damn, when's the last time I blocked somebody?
You don't agree with the use of AI, Jazzy?
No, it would just make them like bad press because they got Kevin Conroy to voice him like so much stuff.
If they pay his family,
yeah, I'm about to say if it's royalty, that's fire.
Yeah.
If I don't know,
now I don't get the AI for people that's still alive and kicking. You can just go over there and record some lines.
No, not AI. No,
I
was one.
Only if they are able to, because AI is advanced, but it's still got its little quirks where you can tell it's AI because it doesn't sound natural with its inflection and stuff like that.
It don't.
So I don't want to hear robot version of.
I don't got a problem with them using AI if somebody dead. Like, so let me ask you a question. How do you feel about them like still releasing Kobe shoes and stuff like that? Because technically they still got to pay his family.
Yeah.
They got to pay his family royalties for using, you know what I mean, his name on shoes and shit. He dead. He can't agree to it.
Yeah, for a shoe brand, but it's like different if they're using like someone's actual voice trying to masquerade as themselves, but it's just like they're not there anymore, so it just feels weird.
I'm sure they could do commercial if they wanted to, but
speaking of AI, did y'all see those that person that ran Fortnite gameplay through Runway AI?
What happened?
Did you see it, Smooth?
No, but I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, so Runway, I've played with it before. You basically, it uses AI for source material where it's a photo or video. So the video that BG was sucking on that baby bottle, which everyone thought was real, I used Runway AI to do that. They essentially took footage of Fortnite, but then wrote in the prompt like, "Oh, the world is made out of yarn" or whatever. It looked fire, bro. It looked fire. Now, of course, it's different from real practice in the game coding and doing all that stuff. But what do y'all think about that? Especially with the PS5 Pro doing the AI generative image filling.
Yeah, whatever they said. They said they're gonna use devs to speed up the game development. They already said that.
Now, granted, a year ago, 2 years ago, people was not even 2 years ago. Within this year, people was PO'd about AI being used in games.
Yeah.
But now we seeing proof. Huh?
This is when they thought Xbox would do it.
Yeah, but I don't want to see.
Oh, in this manner.
Maybe the game environments, but as far as like writing the stories of games, I need actually.
But see, and that, bro. That was my hook. That was my hitch with it. It was like, yeah, bro, y'all worried about the writers. I'm sitting there looking at the visual things that you could do with AI. You know what I mean? Or even just the dialogue. We've all seen the Matrix example when people go in there and the characters are self-aware. You know what I mean? I don't know. I might have to link it in the DMs, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay. So yeah, Rocksteady, prove yourselves.
Shaky.
Prove yourselves, man. We'll see y'all in. I guess if it goes through, see them in like 4 years, 4 or 5 years, depending on how long it takes.
You think they're gonna make that in 4 years?
Well, yeah, it'll have to be it's not that they're not building on the skeletons of. Yeah, so it might take 5, 6. Might be yeah, you're right.
See you on PS6, dog. If y'all ever come out with a
game development, man.
Man.
Game development. This is how long it takes. It's crazy. Is what it is. Oh, we gotta talk about just small detail. Gotta mention Concord again, unfortunately. So, Colin Moriarty had made a clarification off of what he said about the $400 million that was spent on Concord.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't believe him. What he clarified was that he never said that Sony actually spent $400 million on Concord. He said that was the total development cost of the game originally it was with Probably Monsters. That was the original publisher, and they had put a whole lot of money in it, and then Sony took it over and then also put a whole lot of money in it. So between both of them, he's pretty much saying $400 million went into this game. It wasn't all Sony. So
that's still a crazy amount.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're both for both of them to get nothing out of it.
Any amount of money that you put on the game that didn't stay on shelves for 2 weeks is crazy. They could have spent $10 fucking on. They still lost the money. I don't understand. People were saying he was lying. I don't think he was lying. He might have been kind of overstating it, but you talking $300-400 million on a game that didn't. It was out 2 weeks. It wasn't even out 2 whole weeks before they announced it was closing. That's not good, bro.
Yeah, Probably Monsters got the better out of the situation, out of this trade, obviously, because even though they spent money on it too, they at least recouped some money by selling it to PlayStation.
Yep.
So
they sold them boys a lemon. That's all they did. That's all they did, man. Them boys some shysters. That's crazy.
Hopefully, we never hear nothing about Concord again, and we don't got to talk about this.
It's definitely coming back on premium.
It's definitely coming back.
I think they're gonna revamp it, reboot it.
Yeah,
nigga, why would they let Destruction All Stars rock for how long? 2 years, 3 years now?
Yeah, but well, you know what?
They're not bringing this bullshit back.
They more invested in Concord, so they might.
Yeah, they got it. They're gonna bring it back. They had to refund everyone. They had to refund everyone. They're going to bring it back as a free to play. They will.
Yo,
bring
BG, whether you think the game is trash or not, that is a complete game. They gonna do something with it.
Yeah, you can't work on a game for what half a freaking decade, if not, and then you release it, and then what do you just delete all the files? I think that's it's one thing to lose money on a game, but then to have all that work, you just be like, all right. Nothing.
And that TV show, they got a lot of.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when that TV show come out, I bet you would pick back up.
What Pusha T said? Tried to clean it up, but the stench is on her. No.
What you know about Pusha T?
You can't. The stink is there, bro. It's a permanent stink. You can't wash that off.
PU. You
can't.
How soon?
And they got the Sony fragrance. Oh man, Jay Barry.
Not at all.
Is that a real term people use?
Barry does.
Sony fragrance is disgusting.
Barry originated that. He coined that.
They're gonna re-release it. It's gonna have a different name. It's gonna be called the Concordians. And
the Concordians.
You see, I'm glad you asked him when that Sony fragrance. That's fire. I might start using that.
But how soon do y'all see this game even coming back though?
I say TV show. I say TV show. Bro, think about it. When that TV show come out and you have nothing to parallel that with, no content, you need something for them to interact with. That would be the push they want.
Next spring or next summer.
No.
If you notice, a lot of things that they was marketing towards TV shows or movies has been backfiring too, though. Like the Horizon remaster, they canceled the Horizon TV show, or it's placed on the indefinite hold. Like Twisted.
Now look at Last of Us. Last of Us. That was the main reason everybody thought, oh, that's why y'all made the freaking remaster. Y'all have the TV show coming out.
But that's not going to translate for like Concord 1-to-1 though.
I'm just saying, if you have nothing else going for it, and the video game world says, yo, this is trash or whatever the crap, and then you got random people talking about, hold on, they see the episode and say, this got a game with it? This on premium? All right, let me go download it. That's the only way I can see them getting favor again of new people, a new fan base.
What show are you talking about?
It's gonna be it's an anthology series. I think that they're gonna feature them. Yeah,
didn't it already come out?
I don't think.
No.
Nah. It looks like it's gonna be like a Love, Death, Robot situation. I don't know if y'all have watched that before.
Made by the same people.
Oh, it is. Fine. Oh, this is gonna be heat.
Yeah, because they're making one for like Armored Core 6 and like God of War.
PlayStation only got 2 episodes: God of War and Concord. Unless they just don't make the Concord episode. Which also a possibility. I mean,
Jack, you know what would have been fire? Callisto Protocol episode. Ooh,
God, don't
that
get
would
me
have been
started.
heat. That would have. Come on, bro. As a story, that was fire, bro.
Facts, bro.
I actually felt a way. Spoilers for the people that ain't played the DLC, but that ending that Jack played, when I stared at that, I actually felt a way. I didn't like that.
That joint was crazy. That ended is fucking crazy, dog.
They had the nigga hung up by clotheslining pins and, and some floss. I was like, no!
Turned the nigga into Benji. That was fucked up.
All right, now if I said that, I got all right.
He like Callisto Protocol, bruh.
I was like, damn!
Unplug me, bruh.
Yeah, bro. They gotta bring my man.
Turn the light up when you leave, bruh.
Booty flicks.
Yo, I want better for my guys at Remedy Games, bro. These niggas is always begging for money. The Remedy is so fucking broke, dog. These niggas always asking for money, dog. It's bad.
They signed up for the P loans when they was doing them, cause goddamn, my nigga, what's going on with them, bro? They taking out payday loans like crazy over there, bro.
They be functioning over there like they living check to check, bro. It's so
every other month it's a new fucking story about them linking up with somebody. Like, how many niggas on these games now, bro? Like
Annapurna, they partner with a lot of people just to get it. So the latest is they got. This can't be right. I think I got the amount wrong. But it's a loan from Tencent. This says $1 million loan, but it can't just be $1 million. You can't do nothing with $1 million in gaming. Let me see. It's a $17 million loan actually from Tencent. Bro, I don't like to see them struggling like this, bro. Just always living paycheck to paycheck, trying to get some money. I need them to I need somebody to acquire them. Usually I'm against that, but I need to see them thrive. And they just always seem like they struggling and always strapped for money and always concerned about it. I don't feel like they can make games like completely free of worry, just liberated. It doesn't seem like that. It seems like they always just tight, bruh.
They had like 505 games, I think Epic Games, Annapurna, this. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And they got a TV show and a movie coming out, right? Or one or the other. They supposed been doing, so I don't know. They make good games, bro. It's just, they ain't got no fucking money. Like,
I'm gonna be real. At this point, I don't care who acquires them. Just somebody help them boys out, please.
Give me Control too. That's what I want.
Xbox fans turned on Remedy when Control came out. It's all bad, bro.
Yeah, man. Like,
Smooth, why y'all do that, bro?
They just need help.
Yeah, Remedy, man. I mean, again, I like Remedy, but you know, when they jumped on that PlayStation bandwagon, just kind of left a sour taste. But everything and everyone's on that on PlayStation now, so I mean, it's all good. It's all love, respect.
Yeah, just somebody, please. And Remedy, don't be too prideful to sign to somebody, like get acquired by somebody, because y'all need it. Like I've been saying for like what feels like a decade now that they're a publisher away from making that like really big perfect game that like really like, you know, takes them to the next tier. So
yeah, 2K should hit them up. Rockstar, 2K. I think that's a perfect partner. Just
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, bro. Yeah.
I think that's a perfect partner. It's a match made in heaven. That's what I think who should do it.
Yeah, I want to be against that. Platinum Games acquired Wonderful 101 trademark from Nintendo.
Well,
yeah, because that's
only getting IP. How many IPs they own? That I think that's it, right?
They own some other stuff, but it's not like as much popular because all the other stuff is licensed or owned by other companies.
Yeah, they don't even own Bayonetta. Sega own that.
Yes, yeah. Same with Mad World and Anarchy Reigns and stuff like that. So, and plus Sega didn't even want to publish the other Bayonetta games that came after. Nintendo published them, so that's why they're always exclusive.
Another dev with no fucking money. I'm surprised they was able to get this. They must be get ass a bag of hot fingers for the deal. This shit crazy.
I feel like
because
No, I feel like Nintendo probably like kind of got them on whatever amount they charged them for this. I feel like Nintendo probably like really charged them something crazy.
Think so?
Yeah. Nah, well, I don't know.
I don't feel like Nintendo coming off of something. Even if they don't value it, I feel like they're not giving it up easy.
Man, but they know they struggling though. They know they, bro, just give us what you got, bro. Like shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why that Kickstarter remaster, that's why it went to PS4 and Steam, because Platinum Games were trying to publish like themselves for titles. And of all games they chose, they perfect one because really I don't really think people would have bought it that much.
Who
But
owns
they wouldn't have
Vanquish?
got much money. Vanquish, that's Sega.
Sega on it.
Damn, they ain't doing nothing with that.
I
Yeah,
told you they
tripping.
don't own, bro. Platinum Games don't really own IPs like that, bro.
Yeah. All they did with Vanquish was like release it as like a remaster on PS4 and Xbox, along with Bayonetta as a bundle.
I would play a Vanquish 2 instantly, day one. Ayo, Sega, I don't like none of y'all shit. Can y'all make Vanquish 2 like actually make something good?
They ain't trying to make that, bro.
It's crazy. Platinum Games another one that got assigned to somebody. Yeah, come on, give up that pussy, bro. Stop teasing.
They gotta make games to pay the bills, dog.
Now you know what's going on. You know what's going on with Diddy. Why would you make that sentence?
They got to give it up, bro. They got to stop holding on to it. Like, my dignity, my pride. Come on, come up off that pussy. Just, come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, give it up.
BG love making them headlines, boy. I tell you what.
I got the scent of baby oil in my nose right now.
Let me see what else I got. Oh, Last of Us Season 2. Saw the trailer. We got the trailer for it. Jesus Christ, bro. Like Season 2, Bella Ramsey stands out even more than Season 1. That big ass forehead is doing crazy work. She look nuts out here next to everybody else, bro. Listen, this has to be like Season 1. You could kind of get away with it. Season 2, she looks nuts next to everybody else, bro.
You know what's crazy too? I know playing the guitar, I know her head was at like an amplifier next to that guitar, bro. That thing looked crazy on that bus.
The problem with the thing is in the first Last of Us, the juxtaposition was jarring because Ellie's a little girl next to all these grown adults and you felt overwhelmed. In the second game, she was the same size as everybody. But in the show, she's still little. Like
nuts.
That's where they fucked up at. It looks crazy. You putting an adult woman in these, lesbian situations and all that, bro. She's still she's 12 years old from the fucking, 14 years old, bro.
And they scaling everybody to her, right? Like in anime when you got to scale all the characters to like the main character. Everybody is obviously the chick playing Abby is smaller. Everybody's like smaller, scale to her. You know the meme. That dragon meme, the 3-headed dragon meme, where it's like the two are drawn very well, and then the third head is like poorly drawn. That's her in this shit. That's Bella Ramsey.
They gonna do that thing they do with Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise be sitting on platforms and wearing like platform shoes out of view of the camera. They got to do something like that with the camera tricks.
Bella, the fucked up part about it too, because I didn't like her at all going into the show, but the way she actually portrays the character is good. Her acting as Ellie is actually good. I can't lie, but it's just her appearance, bro. And it's also very jarring because if you look at how they casted like Jesse and Dina and Abby, and even Isaac, they got the person that actually did the voice of Isaac, bro. These people look exactly like the characters from the game, bro.
Jesse looks like a grown ass man.
Yeah, she's big over here with the big ass prune head. It's like, come on, bro.
Jesse looked like a grown ass brolic Asian, and here come Ellie looking like one of her chromosomes ran away from her. Like,
bro.
She run around now. Get back here, get back.
I go get you.
I don't get canceled,
bro. With some shit like that, the most important, I don't even say over Joel, the most important casting was Ellie. And like I said on Twitter, they casted everybody perfectly in their show except Joel and Ellie. Them the two worst how? They the main fucking characters.
It's almost like director just wanted them, he definitely forced it.
They got a Chilean man that don't know, bro. Like, I fuck with Pedro Pascal. He was the wrong person for the job, bro. Joel is a stoic character by himself, and even he phoned in a boring performance. I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, bro.
Jack, you know what pissed me off too, bro? The most emotion we saw out of him that whole show was
I know
when
you
he
didn't
was
say
having,
pee me old for pissed me off.
I'm in my parents' house. When he showed the most emotion that whole season when he grabbed his chest on that fence. Remember he had heartburn? And he was like on that fence going like, That's the most emotion we saw him. Yeah.
That show, the first thing they show is enjoyable in spite of those two characters. I'll say that. Everybody else made this show because if we was depending on them, we would have been in a world of hurt, dog. Even the fucking showrunners, you see they infected like 2 times. It ain't no real. Like they made the last ones look like a really inhabitable area, my nigga. Like they was chilling for the most part. Like
they had a Kmart that still the register still worked.
It was nice out there.
Really too much going on. Like I'm like I live out there. Shit, they're like North Memphis. It's cool. I can deal with it.
They got the yellow roads and all that. Fire.
Yeah, man.
Might find a little apartment, like a little high rise. It ain't too bad out here.
I would have been out there chilling, bro. You got this nigga. Hey,
I mean, let's all be real here. If 2 strawberry eating old niggas could survive, we could survive.
That's what I'm saying. These niggas doing showers, butt fucking each other, eating shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
it ain't too much going on.
Yeah.
Bro,
they had running water too.
Matter of fact, them niggas had a scene. They was eating dinner outside, nigga. Like they was just cooling
on a knapsack. On a knapsack.
Like they in fucking Italy somewhere. I'm like, damn, it look relaxing as fuck out there.
Hey Jack, go take a shower.
Hey, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Go take a shower.
All
I was
right,
like, yeah.
Quick super chat break. RGT85. We will have a conversation in person. Oh, shout out to we can start using that. I'm gonna start using that.
You ready? You ready for that conversation, BG?
I'm ready for any conversation anybody wants to have with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new shit everybody starts using to threaten people around here. We gonna have a conversation. Shout out to RGT.
You kind of tensed up a little bit when you heard that. I felt like
Oh, not at all, sir. Not
at all. All right.
Almighty J24, the grabber owe you all that super chat money received from the past 2 hours. No idea who that is. He said the grabber.
We will have a conversation.
Not familiar.
Who's that?
No idea.
On the black phone, the grabber.
Oh yeah, I seen that movie.
Now that I think about it.
That nigga was spanking little boys, butt ass naked.
Them. Yeah.
Jack's worst, greatest horror movie of that year, by the way. Might I
Great
add.
movie.
That was a good movie. Y'all hating. You and Ron be hating.
A bare-chested white man with a leather belt from Forever 21.
They making fun of me. BG, this nigga was kidnapping young boys and spanking their ass unconscious, oiled up butt ass. He was pretty much Diddy of that time.
That movie was terrifying. I don't know what you're talking about. He was kidnapping kids and
only kidnapping little boys, getting them tied up, asshole naked, oiled up with a fucking mask on. I would have been naked terrified.
So a whooping until you unconscious made you go like, oh no.
And then he's
literally killed him.
And he's purposely leaving the door open and sitting outside of the door. Like he's
asshole
baiting
naked,
you.
oiled up with a belt. No, Alex,
Yo, Alex, you capping. That is terrifying.
Bro, you're describing the average visit to Solid Rev's house, and you ain't doing nothing.
Yo, stop.
You know what I'm saying? Alex let a nigga wrap a belt around his neck every week with a fucking Ghost of Tsushima mask on. That's nothing to him.
Black phone, check it out, people.
Jack, we will have a conversation about
that. Fucking Lil Rev gonna turn you into a fucking pretzel.
Nigga, what? How you know? What the fuck?
Hey, my leg's still behind his head.
Why you ain't talking like that? I mean, you still working out the things.
You used to box in BG.
Bond, that was a crazy statement that you just made Rev the other week, bro.
He only got one chick in his chair right now. The other leg goes.
Hey, imagine you just come from me and nigga like he'll fuck the shit out you. You know that, right? Like, why would you say that?
No.
Hey, that'll make me run over there fast.
That's not what I meant. The niggas on the high school wrestling team.
Oh, okay. You mean wrestling? Okay.
What the fuck are y'all talking about? That nigga ain't even 18 to be making jokes like that. Y'all
talking about his son? I thought you talking about Solid Rev. Okay. All right.
Y'all need to stop diddling around.
Oh god, BG's only brain cell. Shout out to BG for another weekly L on 3L streak. Let's fucking go. I took no L's this week. The only people that have this figment of imagination of me taking an L this week are my haters. So they want this imaginary L to be real so bad. I'm sorry.
They motivate you.
Do it look like I was left off of Bad and Bougie? Okay.
Is it obvious?
Oh, man.
New Larry lore coming to you.
Diddy's Baby Oil Adventures. Can't wait for the girl boss of Yotei Slay Queen Sim. Oh God, you motherfuckers. Fire. KW Fang. BG never opened the laundromat for MVC collection.
Ooh.
Fang.
Ooh, didn't that just come out? Ooh, what's going on, BG? You ready for that?
AG Cruller. Streets calling you origami, BG. What's going on?
I like that. I like that.
My jealous haters. My jealous haters come up with a lot of nicknames for me. Not surprising. Miles. No, not for me.
You slept good?
Oh, like a fucking baby, nigga. From
Like
what
a
I've been told,
baby.
Like a fucking baby.
from what I've been told, it's everybody else that's been crying and throwing tantrums. Like an,
right.
Well, let me not say that. Like a child. That's what I've heard. Ain't been me.
Right.
BG, does your girl know how much beef you got in the streets, so you don't tell about none of this?
Oh, she knows.
Oh,
He tell her he got the streets. He like the streets with me. Like that way.
I brought the
knows.
city up.
Yeah.
She knows. And all I tell her is, listen, I've been doing this since 2000 and when I got on YouTube 8. It's normal.
You should just let her know. Be like, hey, if I ever something ever happened to me, like get a banking information to Jack move. Like you need to let her know that.
Yeah,
too.
I'll let her know. Yeah, I'll put you in my will, Jack. I'll put you in my will.
Hold on.
Just in case somebody knock your goofy ass off, just
BG, I was at work and I was just looking at a law that LLCs have to have mandatory beneficiaries.
Yes.
Soon.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your mandatory beneficiary for Wife Will?
My wife is my beneficiary for everything.
I said the business.
Everything, yeah, including it don't gotta be they don't gotta be the person in the business. Yeah, like
She know how to use OBS.
I mean, she know how to go library. We'll be.
You know how many Mark Gasol rookie cards that Jack about to buy with your life savings, bro? If you get killed, I need you to stay around.
Oh man, Miles B93 BG. I've been a few of you for a very long time. That doesn't make sense. I've been a few of you for a very long time. Or fan. I think he means a fan. So just know I'm saying this from a place of love. You are 100% wrong with the Paris situation. Respectfully, I don't care. He could suck a dick. At Cobb Sanity, and I'm not wrong. Cobb Sanity. Microsoft did layoffs. Then they did buy stocks back. Then they my bad. They did stock buybacks. A lot of big companies does stock buybacks after layoffs. Okay, cool. B Hill, this gaming industry is cooked. We wouldn't be going anywhere if it wasn't for Bernie Gores. Did he get me? What's Bernie Gores? Bernie
Gores.
Wing for redemption.
Bernie Gores.
Berniger. Oh no.
Bernie Gores. You tried to reach for that, Alex. You.
Well, I'm trying. I heard the. I'm trying
to. Shout out to him for bringing unity in the community. I don't know who that is. Okay. Juan Murillo. Have you guys tried the Metaphor ReFantazio demo?
Just downloaded it and was tried probably during After Dark or so.
Yeah, I got like 7 hours.
He's currently playing it right now.
You got 7 hours in a demo?
The average demo is like 20 plus hours. It's super long, I'm hearing.
God dang.
Man, you're gonna lose $100 because of that game.
Nigga, is that the longest demo of all time?
No, the longest one is Dragon Quest 11, I think still.
That's
how long is that?
Like 10 hours.
Well, this is 20, Jazzy. That would make it.
Well, the main demo
20.
I might be, but they're saying this is one of the longest demos ever. Like,
wow.
I downloaded it. I ain't played it yet.
I mean, I just
started. The demo is 50 gigs.
That's crazy.
I just started the demo.
Well, I'm not mad at that. You got to get the game on your console. I mean, you got to get the game on there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, a lot of Atlas games are long because of how long those games usually tend to be, and because of the way that game is structured, I can see why. Because like some of like the opening sections of the game, so you can just get passed through because the save data transfers over. So save you some time.
I'm gonna try it. I downloaded it. I'm gonna try it.
You're not gonna like it, brother.
I'll probably like the combat and not anything else. Alcoholic
Shit.
gamer. What you was gonna say? No,
You're not gonna like it.
Okay, we'll see. Alcoholic gamer, cherry vodka plus blueberry lemonade. Enjoy drinks on me. Thank you, sir.
Drinks on me.
Andrew Wilkins says he didn't factor the Umar meme. Maybe for him thinking he can get praise for frauding like the white Xbots do. Why are Andrew Wilkins always bringing in race to with Xbox dudes? I called him out for lying, saying Halo Infinite was a near masterpiece. He denied saying it. Okay. Salute. Let me see, where are we going? Assassin's Creed Shadows has been delayed to February 14th.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got a rant about this.
Yeah, real quick. So I knew this was gonna happen, but I couldn't say anything because there is a little, preview thing there happening. But I signed an NDA, so I probably guessing that it would be delayed wouldn't be breaking the NDA. But I didn't want to I didn't want to mess with that. But when they delayed this, it's news now. Everybody knows they delayed the previews. And when I got the email that we're delaying previews, I was like, oh yeah, this game not coming out this year. Because I'm like, you don't delay previews unless something is seriously not ready with the game. I was like, yeah, this in my head, I was like, this game not coming out this year. But I just wasn't sure if they would be able to delay it till next year because I also assumed there would be another Assassin's Creed next year. So I'm like, do they want an Assassin's Creed game dropping? But maybe there's not. I was like, yeah, I don't know if they plan for another one next year because there's also some, I forgot what it's called, some different Assassin's Creed that they're working on simultaneously. But I think it's a good thing. Listen, I want this game to to do good. I generally want Assassin's Creed to do good because I like what it is. I just don't like the bloat and that they turned it into this 60, 70 hour RPG type thing. But I do like the series for, what it is. So I want it to succeed. And yeah, I don't care about all the fucking whiners and complainers and wishing on its downfall. Like I want it to
some of
be
the
good.
grifters been saying? They saying they delayed it to patch Yusuke at the game.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots. It's dumb. You think they're gonna take
patch the main character out?
Yeah, they from what I understand, there are missions, specific missions, and of course story pieces that are linked to both of the characters. So you can't just remove parts of a character from that would literally just collapse the integrity of the game. You can't just do that.
He's the main character, clearly.
Yeah, you said they're gonna patch the blackout. Like
I don't know. That's what people was asking me. Like, you heard this? I'm like, I don't know.
That just points to how irrational some people's hate for it is. Like, really, you think they're gonna patch out a main character and you think that's gonna make people buy the game more or look upon it positively? Bro, the people who buy Assassin's Creed, most of the people who buy Assassin's Creed are not people on Twitter crying about this. Most people do not give a fuck about what's going on with. It's not like Assassin's Creed is damn near part of the Negro Casual collection. Damn near. It might be the Caucasian casual collection. Actually,
black people fuck with Assassin's Creed, bro.
Oh man, it's one of those games where that's outside of the Madden and 2Ks that they throw in there.
It's the one story game. Black people like, oh, you get the new Assassin's Creed, bro. Like,
Man, my issue with this is that because this is not your typical delay, this is not a performance delay, this is not like a technical issue, difficulty delay. This is a PR delay because we got a bunch of bitch ass babies on the internet that's literally running the gaming industry. They're delaying. It's so much fucking crying and sassing that they have the power. They got the power to delay games. I don't understand how much of a baby you got to be to and the thing is, negativity attracts each other. So you got these horde of people just complaining about shit that they probably won't even play, and it's causing publishers to react. I say this, I'm going to sound biased, but Ubisoft has been one of the most consistent publishers we have in terms of cadence in their releases and putting out games. I mean, yeah, they ain't terrific, but they ain't ass. They're actually pretty good. They find like a core that likes these games, and I feel like this delay is solely reactive to how people are reacting. They can't get over a black nigga swinging swords. I don't understand it. Like, why are they making it such a big deal? My thing is, if you ain't patching a black out of it, they ain't got no sense of delaying it. Like, just release it. I don't care who mad at it. Like, release a fucking game. Like, Assassin's Creed games don't get delayed. They don't delay them.
Smooth.
Like yeah.
You know what upsets me?
What's up?
When niggas don't learn from history or learn their lessons. You said the same exact shit with Halo Infinite, bar for bar, word for word. Tell me what happened.
Big soldier.
Hold on. But the difference between Halo, you're saying, all right, so Halo Infinite got delayed, and then they had
you were mad and said that same exact thing.
Yeah, I was mad, but I didn't see anything wrong with Assassin's Creed. I did not see anything that was
you didn't see anything wrong with Halo either.
I just wanted a new Halo.
Exactly. You just want a new Assassin's Creed.
No. There's enough Assassin's Creeds. It's just that my thing is that I don't feel like the delay is because of a technical issue or feedback of a gameplay.
I do, especially after Star Wars flop laws.
I do think it's technical. I do think a lot of it is technical. I think so. I mean,
after flop laws, Star Wars came out. Oh yeah,
because when's the last time
they don't? When's the last time Ubisoft made a banger?
Yeah, like made a technical sound game at launch.
No, not just that. When's the last time Ubisoft has made a banger?
Well, it depends on what you consider. I think
Rainbow Six Siege.
I feel like every year they put that didn't start out as a banger, resurrected as a banger.
You can't tell. When's the last time they made a banger?
I would say Far Cry 6 or Far Cry 5. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was nominated for Game of the Year.
All right. I will define to you what a banger is. A banger is a game comparable to Nintendo's best games, Naughty Dog's best games, or Rockstar's best games.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey was nominated for Game of the Year.
That's crazy.
And when did that come out again?
In 2018, the year God of War came out, and Spider-Man.
They haven't had a banger.
That means it was good enough to contend with those games.
Okay, that's fair enough. By my criteria, that's fair enough. But that was 6 years ago. It's over half a decade.
No.
Do they want to not create another banger and go over a decade without a banger? Or would you rather delay it and get a banger?
I don't think them delaying is going to turn it into a banger. I think Assassin's Creed was going to be what it was. What it was going to launch as in November is going to be the same game it launches in February. You don't take 3 minutes to turn an average game to a banger. That's just not happening.
A lot of bug fixes and stuff can change it. How many Assassin's Creeds came out after Odyssey?
3. 2. Valhalla and the Mirage game.
There you go. So no bangers in the last 2 games and no bangers in the last 6 years. Okay. Good on them for delaying it. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Man, I think Ubisoft I feel like they employ too many people is like their problem. Like I forgot what their total head count is across all these different studios. It's because like we don't got time to really or have the ability to like really focus in on QA, just really QAing our games because we can't delay it too much because we got to get it out because we got bills to pay. That's what it feels like, man. It's not the focus on making and putting out the quality games. It's just getting the games out because we got bills to pay, so we need y'all money. That's what it feels like. Jazzy, were you going to say something? I'm not sure. I thought I heard you.
I was going to say, did they say the reason why they delayed it? Because I'm looking at the Twitter, I'm not finding really much of what they said. They said they just sorry for the delay.
It was a PR delay. It's 2 reasons. Because Outlaws was underperforming. and that was one of them. And then you had like the negative culture that's out there, and there everybody's war against anything they deem that they think is DEI or whatever. So I think the thing is that right now there's a lot of bad PR with Ubisoft because their stocks are way down, and Outlaws flop. So I think they wanted like some sort of I feel like it's a combination of a bunch of things, but it's more so a PR thing. I don't think it was anything that said the game was wrong, because they were about ready to roll out our previews.
Nigga, everything you just said from what they said basically matched up to what I said.
You said something about you talking about the game being like
everything was a flop. Their stock is going down. They're
Outlaws
worried
was
about
a
making
flop,
a good
not
game.
because it was a bad game. It's just because it
wasn't a great game.
It wasn't bad either. But
okay, so they said they're delaying it for, you could believe it or not, but they said for polish and to refine the experience. But that's what they said.
And it was coming out like what, October, near like the Black Friday,
November
season?
15th.
November. And listen, for me, I can't know what everybody else's reason is, but like the reason why I didn't buy it is because it's because of my just preconceived belief that anything anything Ubisoft puts out day one is going to be an absolute buggy mess. I just absolutely believe that for every single game they put out. That's the reason I'm interested in Outlaws.
I will say this. Hold on, I'm sorry. I will say this. They did pivot their releases, so now they're doing like Steam day one. So they have it set up so now when it launches, it go to Steam's day one. And then I think they just did something with Outlaws to make it go to Steam, because they were obviously prioritizing Ubisoft Play, Ubisoft Connect over Steam. So now they're trying to get it out everywhere.
Yeah.
Carry on. My bad.
Yeah, and just in relation to this, so now it's coming out in February. And February of next year is packed. Let me look it up. I know. Avowed is coming out that month. February.
Not no more.
What do you mean next? What do you mean not no more? I didn't see no delay.
Because no, we don't see it now. But the thing is, they moved. There was nothing wrong with Avowed. They moved the shit because Assassin's Creed was coming out November 15th. They had all these games coming out in November, so they didn't even. They said the backlog. Now they moved it, and now Assassin's Creed coming out 3 days before. They're gonna move that shit again in March or something like that. I guarantee it. So, before the end of the year, they will delay it to March.
So here are the games coming out in February. This is stiff competition. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Civilization 7, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Avowed, and Monster Hunter Wilds. That's a lot. I'm only buying Assassin's Creed out of that.
Yeah, I would only play Assassin's Creed and Avowed if they all keep their date. There's nothing in that list.
They go low RPGs. What you just named? I was halfway fancy.
Kingdom Come is RPG. Civilization is
I just like RPG.
strategy.
Life-destroying simulator, nerdization. Remember that one dude, Killzone 4190? I don't think he still hasn't shut that shit off.
So,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I remember. So good luck to Avowed in that month.
I mean, that's good news for me.
I think they're going to keep it smooth. I think they're keeping that date.
Tougher competition means Smooth has a higher chance to lose.
Yeah. All right. Jazzy, you want to talk about the ReFantazio demo?
About five. Like,
isn't this just Persona, bro? Like, I feel like it's just Persona. It looks like it, smells like it. It's
you asked for medieval Persona outside of the classroom. Now they're giving it to you.
You're right. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's like no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because this game is not like tied to like the same like calendar days. It's just based on like if you want to go to like a dungeon and whatnot, it'll just take like a day to like get there, and for your deadline, you have to complete like the main mission sort of thing. So it's not the same like you have to live out every single day in the calendar day like Persona. Because some days it can even skip, and even in here it's just like 5 days in their own fantasy world. So it's not the same. I'm like about like 8 hours in the game so far, and so far it's
8 hours in a demo is wild, bruh.
Yeah, because they said I got like a message after playing to a certain point after I got like the red hair girl Huckenberg, and it said like, oh, you have 3 days or something like that. So I'm not sure if there's like a set like time limit or whatever that I can get into. But so far, I've been enjoying it. Combat is fine. I don't really mind it too much. I didn't expect anything from it. I'm just because I'm so used to Atlas games in general, so it's fine with this. But I do like the art style for like that they have like in the main menu. I thought that was pretty cool so far. And there's one particular character named like Stroll. I think he's a good character so far. But it's just more of a game I might have to put into because there's a lot of similarities in Persona here, but I think it's going to be a good game overall, at least. I don't really have anything much to say because
we brought you on just for that.
No, it's just nobody else in this podcast has played the demo except me.
How's the music? Is it still fire?
Because it's going for like a more bombastic type of feel, different to like typical like Megaten music. It's reminiscent of like a SMT Strange Journey, but it's not as memorable for me so far, even though it's being composed by the same person, Shoji Meguro, who does the composer for like Persona games, Nocturne, Strange Journey, and stuff like that. And even Catherine. But it doesn't stand out as much. Like the battle themes don't stand out as much at all in this game. Maybe because they're not as catchy, but they're not made to be like catchy tunes or whatever. They're just made for this specific game in mind. But everything's here. There's even the quote unquote personas, they're just called archetypes. And they pretty much to where it's reminiscent of Persona 1, Persona 2 Instant Sin, and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, where all the characters can like
call them
swap
what they really are.
personas. What's up? JoJo stands?
Thank you. See, he knows. They're sad.
Yeah, that's basically what they are.
So what do they call them in this game?
That's cool. Archetypes.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound as sexy as Personas.
Yeah, because they're pretty much trying to make it to where they're based on like actual like classes or not. They have like a healer class, a seeker, a warrior, and a knight. Those are the 4 I got so far. But it's also because you can get different archetypes with creating like the new bonds, which is pretty much like social links and confidants in Persona games, to where you get into social ranks with like other people. And those people doing that will get you like new archetypes, even people who's not even active in your party member. So I think it's cool. And they got like an old guy in there that becomes one of your party. But if you played JRPGs, you probably can see where that's heading.
Jazzy, over under how long it took Jack to stream this entire game?
I don't
1 year, 6 months, over under.
2026. He'll be still playing.
Yeah, but I don't see Jack really playing this because this is really heavy into like the medieval, like fantasy setting. So I don't think he would like this too much. Even though like, and the action section of this game, it's okay because if you're like at a higher level enough, you can just like kill the enemies right there and there without engaging in a turn-based battle. But it will actually in dungeons, doing that it will actually help like replenish some of your like MP during the dungeon. So I think it's a nice little benefit. And the hard mode difficulty in this game, instead of like the fake difficulty that you always get in RPGs, this one it just adds like another like turn for the enemies to engage with. So that's nice. And I fought the dragon, and I thought he was kind of tough, but that's about it. It's not too bad so far.
All right, cool. I will play the demo. I'll see what's up. All right,
But I would actually suggest you probably just wait because I guess Atlas is patching the Steam version of the game because I heard it got like issues.
Okay. Digital Foundry actually got a hands on the PS5 Pro. They did like an hour-long video. Here's the Cliff Notes version. Overall, pretty positive results. Stellar Blade, 4K with PSSR, better visuals. It has an 80 FPS mode. Resident Evil 7 has a 120 FPS mode. GT7 60 FPS with ray tracing reflections. 60 FPS with 8K PSSR resolution. Resident Evil 4, 60 FPS with quality mode visuals. So that's great. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, 60 FPS with fidelity mode visuals. Quality and fidelity mode visuals, pretty much the same thing. So that's amazing. Seeing those visuals. The crew, they did the crew Motorfest also. Alan Wake, 60 FPS, 4K PSSR, 30 FPS with ray tracing on. First Descendants, 60 FPS improved graphics. Jedi Survivor, 60 FPS at a much higher resolution. Dragon Age Veilguard, 60 FPS. Hogwarts Legacy, 60 FPS with richer graphics and higher resolution. Spider-Man 2 and Rift Apart, 60 FPS fidelity mode, ray tracing and PSSR resolution. And Horizon Forbidden West, 60 FPS with quality mode visuals or better. So, yeah, they broke this down in an hour-long video. I was impressed. I like what I saw. That's it.
And then when it comes out on PC, will you buy it again?
Buy what again? The games?
Yep.
Like if they're PlayStation exclusives, probably. Yeah.
So you're gonna buy a $700 console to play better games and then play the game even better on the PC.
I'll buy it on PC. I probably won't play it on PC.
That's even worse. Why would you buy a game you're not gonna play?
I bought all the PlayStation games on PC and I haven't beat any of them.
Get Tick in here. Tick be doing that too.
Listen, Bond. You know I do my little benchmarks, man.
Yeah, the ones that you stole from me.
Hey, man, you got to keep up.
You and your boy.
Don't know who that is. The truth? Don't know who that is. So yeah, and of course the PS5 pre-orders and 30th anniversary edition came out this week. Got mine. Everybody got theirs. There's still the regular PS5 Pros are still available. The collection, of course, is big gone. So yeah, acquisition accomplished. You saw what?
I saw a lot of people like raging because they had to like wait in line to like get theirs in and whatnot.
Yeah, it was just a lot of traffic at first, and so like the website was acting all funky and shit. So like when you tried to first buy it, and you had to try a few times and shit like that, because a lot of people were probably trying to buy it once. But yeah, overall it went pretty smooth. Can't wait till November.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be selling it in October early. I think they're going to sell at retailers.
Yep.
How many did you get, BG?
I just got the PS5 Pro.
You didn't get the 30 if anything.
No, I don't. I'm definitely not buying that. I'm not somebody who cares about colors on my console. I don't care about dressing up my console and collecting it and putting it on a shelf. Y'all can have that. I'm here for the performance.
But at least we did find out the price, at least, because how much that thing cost.
It was $1,000, right?
Like the whole 30. Yeah, over $1,000.
Which was interesting, because isn't it actually valued over that? Because $700 for the PS, it's valued over that, ain't it? Because the Portal is then $200, and then what else does it come with?
A DualSense Edge, that's at least $200 right there.
Yeah. So
do you have a Portal?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Do you have VR too?
Yeah.
Does Sony put anything out that you don't buy?
Yeah.
What?
A bunch of their games. I don't buy Gran Turismo games. I don't buy a lot of PlayStation games. I mean, there's a lot of PlayStation games I don't buy. I don't like all their exclusives, so there you have it. All right, so yeah.
How you feel about this, Jack? Move?
I don't have any feelings towards this topic, Jazzy.
Damn.
Yeah, I hate when you try to bait them, Jazzy. They don't have anything to say.
No, I just wanted his overall like opinions on it because he did say that this collection was going to be at least everybody thought it was going to be like $1,000.
Oh, and
So
lo and behold, people were asking me, "Oh, what games are you buying it for?" You don't even, and then a few days after they announce a game that I could play it on and take advantage of it on, proving my point that you don't necessarily need to know what's coming to still have it before when it happens. But people acting like I had like 5 fucking heads when I said that.
It took them to announce Ghost of Yotei for you to realize that.
No, that was the point I was making last week when I said I don't need to know what's coming out and I don't need a bunch of games because games are there are games going to be announced.
So last week you couldn't name 5, but now you got one.
But don't you think that proves my point that
No.
I think it does. Because I don't know the point of having it is for when it happens and it's going to happen. Unless you also think, because last week we didn't know about Ghost of Yotei. And then unless you think also Ghost of Yotei is also going to be the last game that is going to come out, then I don't know what the argument is.
From Sucker Punch this generation, probably, yeah.
No, I'm just saying from PlayStation in general. Unless you think that's the only and last game that's going to come out in the next 4 years from them. That was my whole fucking point. I don't need to know what's coming out in order to want something that's going to take advantage of it when it comes out. But that was like some type of like insane logic when I said it last week and people were like, bro, that makes no sense. And I'm like, how doesn't it?
That's the same reason you wait to play Final Fantasy on PC, right? But then when it came out, it didn't take advantage of the PC the way you wanted it to. So you still ain't played it.
Yeah, no. That's on PC. You think that's going to be the case for every PlayStation game?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I would rather have it than not have it.
We'll talk about this in person.
Hey, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with when people buy guns. Hey, do you plan to shoot anybody? No. They'll tell you that. No, I don't plan to shoot anybody, but I'd rather have it for when I need it. It's the same thing with a PlayStation.
Hey, threatening us. Okay,
I'm just saying. I'd rather have a PlayStation Pro for when the game comes out. It's the same fucking concept. But once again, people acting like I had
on the PlayStation having a gun to protect your home.
It's the same.
Yes, it's the exact same premise. He just compares school shootings to getting a PlayStation.
Whoa, no, he said nothing about. Can y'all stop? That's the second week in a row y'all brought up a school shooting. Could y'all please?
To be fair, if you hit somebody with a PS5 Pro, you probably would murder that motherfucker. Yeah. That motherfucker kind of hefty.
It's going right through your skull.
That thing looked tall, extremely taller than the original PS5.
You can definitely bludgeon somebody to death with that motherfucker. So, hey.
Scrape the popcorn off your ceiling, stack it up to her. How much is that stand?
Too soon.
Oh yeah,
30.
Too soon, Alex. Too soon, brother.
You said it's 30 inch. What'd you say, BG?
You said the stand for the.
Yeah, how much it costs?
Like 30, I think. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Like 20 or 30.
Who laying that PS5 on the side anyway? Mine to the ceiling, vertical.
I don't have a room.
That's a joke right there.
What? Mine to the ceiling?
No, for that. Never mind.
Let's say it.
It's old.
All right. Xbox.
And
what? Go ahead.
Have y'all seen like how much? That's Alex, I think.
But my bad. I'm too loud.
Yeah. Have y'all seen like how much that PS5 Pro 30th collection went on sale in the secondhand market, like eBay?
I wish I got
like
one.
that.
I saw one at like like 10,000.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, fuck.
I seen something for like 4 bands, 4,500 shit like that.
Yeah, so them scalpers were definitely getting in there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They are selling the 30th anniversary edition PlayStations again, right? Ain't they going on pre-order in other places soon? Did they allocate?
I think they are like at other. They said they would be like other retailers.
No, so they're not technically all the way sold out. You just got to go after them again. But
I don't know. I thought it was only the regular pros, but no idea.
I could have sworn they said if you got Walmart Plus membership, you could pre-order someday coming out.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, for the regular PS5, and I think maybe
I
the
thought
30th.
it was 30th.
Well, they said there was a specific amount of collection. Didn't they say it was like 14,000?
12,300.
Okay, yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, it just PlayStation wanted to be the ones to sell it like first from their storefront, so they get the money up front.
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick, We only actually got to talk about this. I just wanted to mention it because I'm petty. So there was this channel. Here's the short version. So he received another copyright strike from a Nintendo. From Nintendo for a Wii U video. It's this guy that makes Nintendo content. He says the video was educational, transformative, and didn't affect the market. Wii U is no longer sold, and the eShop is closed. But Nintendo still copyrights his videos. It's the second copyright strike he's gotten. He re-edits. He has to go back and re-edit videos to blur out Nintendo content. Even stuff that he feels like is innocent with like NES games. So this is gonna like really just mess with his content. And Nintendo seems to just be fucking with him and shutting his shit down. I don't really understand why. I don't really get it why they're copyright striking a Wii U video. But this is the company that Blandrew told me does no wrong. That supporting Nintendo, there's no bad result of it, that you're not sending them any negative message at all. They're completely innocent and do no wrong. This is the same company. They're for the consumer, very pro-consumer, the best ever. The same company that Blandrew tried to judge the rest of us for, even though he's had
What
5 switches.
What are they flagging them for?
Because they are the bullies.
Wait,
Just
no,
for making...
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Is he making videos like where he's emulating Wii U games or something?
I believe so, but
yeah, they gonna get you for that.
That'll do it.
Yeah, but listen, Blandrew told me that this stuff he's against. He's all about the things that are pro-consumer, and this is not pro-consumer.
So hold up. They tried to emulate Nintendo's product, and Nintendo shut it down. Somebody else tried to emulate our product, and you shut it down.
Once again, I'm not against Nintendo. I'm telling you what Blandrew said. Blandrew said he is on the side of the consumer. This got nothing to do with me. I like what Nintendo's doing, but I'm saying, how can Blandrew side with this company and then call the rest of the companies all bad and evil? That's all I'm saying. We can move off of it. Shout out to Blandrew. You
indeed
hypocrite piece of shit.
He's gonna have a conversation with you, BG.
Okay. Everybody wants to have a conversation with me. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You don't want that.
I want to have plenty of conversations. Where are we going? Oh yeah, Xbox Tokyo Game Show. They ain't show shit. they didn't show shit, bro. Let me just read this shit off. Metal Gear Solid. We already knew about that. My Hero Academia is coming to Overwatch 2. Age of Mythology, StarCraft Remastered, and StarCraft 2 coming to Game Pass. Another Indiana.
Hold up. Pause. This is StarCraft Remastered.
Yeah, that's what this says.
Did they already make like a remastered version?
No idea. Coming
What's
to Game
this
Pass.
remastered on about?
Coming to Game Pass November 5th.
So this is just a re-release of the 2017 thing.
Maybe. I didn't even know they made a remaster already. So maybe it's that same one and just being re-released.
They made it in why? Because the original is like a sprite-based game, so they had to redo the sprites, everything. Just to tweak it to make it for widescreen. Otherwise, who wants to be gaming in 4x3 in in the year 2000?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. StarCraft Remastered. Came out in 2017. Remaster of the 1998 game. Retains gameplay of the original identical. Just features high-res graphics, re-record audio, and basically more modern. It's basically fit to run today's hardware. Wide screens, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So is this the same game?
Yeah. Okay. Guess so.
So I'm saying, is what they're releasing, is it the same thing or is it like a completely different thing?
Hey, I guess so. It doesn't. It just says StarCraft Remastered and 2 is coming to Game Pass. So maybe it's the same shit, just going to Game Pass. Probably. Yeah. Another Indiana Jones trailer. Super cute Tanuki. Threads of Time. We Love Katamari. Frag Punk. I'm actually interested in Frag Punk. There's a closed beta coming in October. I want to try that out. Metaphor ReFantazio. We already talked about that. Altai Layer Yumia. That's how you say it.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, Asura Jang Rumble, Bleach Rebirth, Sin Duality, Furry Friends,
You okay, Jack?
Yep.
Suikoden 1 and 2 remastered. Hey, Jack, this should, some of this should excite you. You play worse bullshit than this.
I bet
Stop
I do.
playing. You play way worse bullshit than this, Jack.
I bet I do.
Yeah. Put some respect on Xbox, nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't act like you too good for this.
What?
Don't act like you too good for the games in this named in this fucking conference, nigga. Put some respect on this shit. Just cause what are you missing? Just an angsty lesbian simulator? I bet that get your shit wet, you little yeah. That's all nigga.
You telling me?
Man, at least Jack is willing to play games that he actually wants to play and not just like cap like a lot of these dudes that with a lot of these Xbox shows for these Japanese
Jazzy.
games.
You see it, Jazzy. You see it.
Yeah.
I ain't got to say too
You
much.
full of
you know
shit,
what I mean?
Jack. Listen, I have a right to talk down and be condescending towards these games. You don't. You can't do that.
I'm just minding my own business, best friend. I ain't saying too much about it.
Slitterhead, Starbites, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, Metal What?
I want that Dragon Quest shit.
Okay. Mana
I got all
Games.
the Dragon Quests, every version, hard copy.
Mana Games are coming to Xbox, and finally.
Hold up. Stop right now. Now, Smooth. Y'all done all that harping on about how Square Enix don't put no games on Xbox. They're giving you an action RPG on Xbox. You won't buy it?
It's on Game Pass. Legend of Mana and Trials of Mana. They're both launched as shadow drops. I downloaded them right now.
You gonna beat it?
I don't know if I'll beat it. Depends how I like it or not.
He won't.
And finally, not the Final Fantasy games they've been waiting for so long.
Yeah.
The Pixel remasters 1 through 6 were announced coming to Xbox, and I don't think it's going to Game Pass. So they actually got to buy them.
How you say like they were waiting for like they actually were anticipating the game like they want to play it?
I mean, that's what they claim. Look, by the time 16 and Rebirth and Remake come out, listen, that shit has been squeezed dry. Anybody who's actually wanted to play it has played it. It's been extracted, bro.
Oh, y'all act like y'all don't care about it after they come out to Xbox?
No, all I'm saying is they're going to be, at that point, there's barely going to be anybody left. Because Xbox is already only like 30 million people. So, and only a small fraction of that is actually going to care. I'm just telling the truth, y'all. Don't get mad at me. It's not going to matter anymore by that point. Everybody would have played it by then. So,
especially in Japan.
Yeah, so from what I saw, the Xbox fans weren't exactly thrilled by this. No,
because what they wanted was Final Fantasy 7 and Remake and 16. Those are the relevant ones. But Final Fantasy's Pixel Remaster, I'm guessing, are these like the original games? They're cheap. They're like $15.
For digital, yeah.
Each of them, unless you buy it, you can buy them all, or you can buy the bundle at like $60 that has them all. But if you wanted the a la carte, they're like $10 to $15 a pop.
Cool.
So, can you spell a la carte?
A la carte?
Yeah.
A la carte.
Fire.
I cannot believe like the industry and influencers literally tried to like, I guess, play like the world's smallest violin each time like one of those games don't come to Xbox, but when it does, it's like, they just keep it moving. So it's really just, it's sad to see because they pretty much try to like bully where to release games, even though like Trials of Mana, that's been out for like years on like PS4, Steam, and like Switch too. So it's like them showing all this stuff in like Tokyo Game Show. It's like they keep trying to have foothold in Japan, but it's like just never going to work out for them. But they're going out there just to make their fans happy because they begging them to do this. So spend all this money.
There is a
make them go on
small
Game
fan
Pass.
base. There is a small fan base for Xbox in Japan. It's very niche. Don't be a Debbie Downer for them.
Niche
trying.
is an understatement.
Again,
it's underground.
But that's their miss. That's their miss. I mean, that is their miss. But again,
the Japanese people are missing out.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Salute.
What are they not missing out on?
There's just a better way to play video games.
Salute.
They don't care.
I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, Phil Spencer keeps going over there and giving all these Japanese executives hand jobs for Final Fantasy, and y'all still not getting it. It's bad. It's bad, man. That boy out there laying it out on the line, giving it up, and they giving
taking
him
all those
scraps.
Taking all those flights to Japan, like for what? To impress like dudes online so they can brag about the fact that they're on here and not exclusive to PlayStation. Because really, they don't really care about Square Enix. They just care about the big budgeted Final Fantasy games being over there. So it's like they don't really actually care.
Yeah.
So just stop worrying about that shit and just worry about your own shit at Xbox or some other games you actually care about.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Good.
No, I was going to switch to, I forgot to mention something regarding Ubisoft. The other thing people are apparently mad at is there's this like Assassin's Creed Shadow figurine set. And in this figurine set, there's this Torii Gate. And it's a one-leg Torii Gate, but the one-leg Torii Gate apparently represents when Nagasaki was dropped in Japan, because that was like what was left of that Torii Gate. And Ubisoft put that Torii Gate in the figurine set, and like the female assassin, I forgot her name, is sitting on it. So they're looking at it as like, it's disrespectful. So that's apparently another reason people are mad. I just want to put that out there. I mean,
they said some piece of plastic was disrespectful because of the way it's looking.
Well, it's the fact that Americans dropped a bomb and killed the shit ton of their people, and it's like
imagine
Twin
if
Towers.
Spider-Man had a Twin Towers in his
Yeah.
figurine. He was just sitting on the Twin Towers.
Yeah, just chilling. That's the same thing essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, listen, respectfully, I'm still buying the game. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about some figurine.
Y'all think that was one of them situations where, remember when what was that game where it had like a racist term on the wall or something in the spray paint, and they was like, oh, we had no idea that's what that meant.
That's still
the hard R. Yeah, you think situations where somebody tried to sneak it in there, or just ignorance on research?
And maybe that was a clap back for what that Japanese game did for that, right? Isn't that the same thing? Like maybe that was a clap back.
What?
Back.
Yeah. You crazy as hell. Listen, I'm still waiting for a game. Let me not say it. Somebody got to be brave enough to like actually put the situation, what happened, in a game.
What situation?
What you just mentioned. Somebody got to be brave enough.
Oh,
to put it in the
9/11?
game. Yeah, somebody.
That would be fire. Imagine bullet time and while the building is falling down.
I'm just saying.
Get dice to make it.
You can make a fire set piece out of it.
That would outrage way too many people.
I know, but I know nobody's gonna touch it. I'm just saying, like,
they probably wouldn't even let it come out.
No,
they let that Club Night shooter game come out.
They didn't let 5 Days for Lulu come out. What that shit?
Yo, H-Dog is still making videos about that.
Fallujah, yeah.
What you say, Alex?
What's this about? Something about Naughty Dog making Knights of Fallujah.
I think they released a patch.
3,000 dislikes.
They released a patch on that game too, I think. Something like that. Oh man. Let me see. Let me see if I could. Let me do another super chat break real quick. Let's see. He didn't. Viberpunk Chaz. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Umar references are jokes at the man's expense. Never been an insult towards anybody's bunny. That is absolutely true. Dr. Umar does not vilify the spouse of the black person, he only actually criticizes the black person. So,
and again, he has said that he's given marriage counsel to interracial couples.
Yeah, and he's also said he doesn't hate anybody. He just thinks that black men should marry black women. That's all. He doesn't hate anybody.
Hey,
but,
man, look, we not finna be in here defending BG bad behavior. BG, if you don't fuck with Buddy,
Jack,
just say that.
You don't think it's
if
bad behavior,
if you don't
Jack.
fuck with Buddy, just say that.
Listen,
But
I love
this is my
everybody.
thing. This is my thing about the whole situation, though, right? Even if you didn't mean it in a disrespectful way, that person took it disrespectful way, and then on top of that, you said pretty much "fuck you." So if it's fuck him, it's fuck him. It's up and it's up. Either you apologize or you don't. What we doing? You standing on it or you not?
Oh, I've been standing in it, nigga. I'm still 10 toes. I haven't sat down yet.
BG got both feet in the toilet right now.
My feet is tired, actually. I haven't sat, nigga. Like it's like freeze tag. I ain't moved.
All right, I don't need the reasoning then. It is what it is.
Listen,
you ever heard of the Jiggy League, BG? Hold on.
Listen,
it's been said. That's how he feels.
He said, "I've been standing on business so long as freeze tag." It was he.
I'm just because there are the more intellectually challenged people out there who are more gullible and fall for this playing victim that Buddy is doing. So sometimes you got to break it down for them when he uses this very vague term, that I disrespected somebody. And it's like that can't be the case.
BG also feels as though he didn't do whatever he's being said. It's like if he said, "You said my mom." He's like, "I never brought up your mom." So he's like, "I'm not about to apologize for something I didn't do."
Yeah,
that's what he.
Here's the thing, right? I think there is a line between. Okay, you have to factor in that. Okay, you can't control how somebody feels, but you also have to factor in that you might just be a bitch.
Why would you put a capital B on that? Why'd you put a capital B?
I agree. You can definitely control how people feel. I've been doing it for a long ass time.
Mayor of hate.
So what I'm saying is, like, if you don't got thick skin at all and you're just a bitch, then you're already like leaning way too far on the spectrum to where anything offends you. So if everything offends you and you're just kind of soft, then
I
can't be.
He definitely got thick skin. It looks like satchel leather. His skin. Have you seen a picture of him recently? It's like old ragged JCPenney satchels.
An arrow bounce off of that shit. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if this was a normal, well-adjusted person where not everything bothers them, then you could make a case that maybe you said something that crossed the line. But with a person that's just thin-skinned and a bitch, then you can make the case that they're just sensitive.
This shit is crazy.
Let's go, VG. Let's go.
Because the average person, and I would argue the average person, the average black man that's married to a Caucasian woman, and I threw a Dr. Umar gift at them, I would almost bet 99% of them would not take offense to that. Unless you're insecure about marrying a white woman. And why would you be? Unless, we don't want to get into that, because why are you insecure about marrying a white woman? If you're happy about it, stand in it. Nobody can make me feel bad about marrying my wife.
I don't know nothing about what
VG said we're not gonna talk about that though.
It's giving passive aggressive, BG. You just got to say how you feel, bro.
Listen, if you happy and proud about what you married, then nobody can say,
hey, nigga,
hey,
man, if you happy and you know it, clap your hands.
And hold on, and last time I checked, calling somebody's white who's white is not an insult.
Hey, Paris, post your cup of soft serve bluebell vanilla ice cream and keep it pushing, bro. Ain't nobody worry about your wife, nigga.
Last time I checked, calling a Caucasian is not an insult. When I call E-Rock a Mexican, E-Rock can't take offense to it. He's Mexican.
When I call Blaze black, he don't take offense to it. He black.
Yeah, I take offense when you call me black.
We know.
Yeah, you got self-hatred in you. When we call Blaze Italian, hey, Blaze doesn't get offended by Italian because he is. So
Mon, if somebody said the hard R towards you walking down the street, you wouldn't look twice because they couldn't be talking to you.
He's like, "Oh, thank you."
Last time somebody called,
he's like, "Who's that guy over there talking about?" He's yelling about random.
I used to like turn Super Saiyan in college when niggas on Xbox Live would call me the hard R. I just take out the dual ace pistols, be like on a 28 killing spree.
Nah,
You'll
he
power
would
up-
like be
you'll
like,
power up before the game?
Yeah, I'll be like, don't ever call me that again, clown.
I didn't, Natalie, I didn't say P Rock. I said E Rock. E Rock, P Rock is Puerto Rock. He's on YouTube. E Rock is the Mexican in our Discord. Two different people.
You getting caught up?
The obligatory fuck E-Rock.
Fire.
And Waterboy,
There we
fuck
go.
him too. All right, back to games. Back to games. JC 2013. Did he's trying to get me to say some weird shit, but it's very obvious. He said, "Did he fondle me?" Okay.
That's a good one.
Did he fondle me? I like that.
JC, BG, do you like? I think he's trying to get me again. Do you like
No, he's
speaks
not.
and beaners? Speaks and beaners. Speaks.
and
Oh,
be-
okay. Speaks and beaners. Okay. Okay.
That's a good
Why
one.
would they type
Yeah.
that?
That's a good one. Wait, you just talking about E-Rock?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Fire.
Shout out to all my people of all races. We love y'all. Metro Knight. Not trying to bring it up again, but holding a 6-year grudge with someone don't even know is wild. BG, be real. Have y'all had? Come on, bro. Don't be gay. Don't be gay, bro.
Wait, what?
Don't
Wait,
be
what did
gay.
he say? What did he say?
Don't be gay. Don't be gay. I
Nah,
promise
what'd
you,
he say?
I've never met that man.
Question's
Man, who?
crazy.
Don't
What the fuck?
don't be
That
gay.
question is
Can you
fucking
finish the question, BG? I don't.
What he's essentially saying is there's no way another man could be in this emotional turmoil unless you've had, because you know how chicks get like attached to you once they have get a little bit and they be attached to you at the hip. That's what he's saying. He's saying that's the only explanation, because otherwise, how could another man?
I
want
want
to
to hear his words. What
He's
did his
saying, how
words say?
could another man be so obsessed? He's saying that's the only logical reason. and look, Metro, I'm not even mad at you for thinking that, right? Because if I heard the story myself, I would think that's the only way that somebody else could be this mad for 6 years.
You didn't read the whole comment, BG.
But
You don't know
no,
what
I
you-
promise you that is not the situation. I've never met this man in my life.
What are you talking about?
If he come to New York, he got a place to stay.
Absolutely not. I'm homeless if you come here. I ain't got nothing.
Also,
dog.
the
I'm
rumors
homeless.
are true. The
Yep,
rumors
the
are
rumors
true.
are true, dog. You got me. I'm homeless. I've been living in my car for like 5 years.
Wait, who are you talking about?
A ghost. Never heard of him.
Dude, you been getting pressed up.
Whoa!
I hate this, bro.
Johnny
I hate this.
Darko. What is your top game from the last 3 generations? That's rough.
God,
Three
lead
The
us
generations.
a big.
last of the
I would
last
need
was
like, I would
remastered.
need a week to think about that.
The
3
last was
generations.
remastered.
3 generations. Jesus Christ, bro.
You would have had to play maybe 10 games in the past 15 years to be able to answer that easily.
Yeah, that's
The last
a
was
hard one, bro. I probably have to put
The Witcher 3 is up there, definitely.
Final Fantasy is in there. I would have to put
He said one game.
Lies of P is in there. I'm just saying I can't pick one. I mean, there's so many. Like
You said like what? Top?
he said, your top game, one game in the last 3 generations. That's insane to
Jesus.
That's going all the way back to
PS3.
yeah, yeah, and technically into the PS2 a little bit. Yeah, it's hard. Martez Browns. Maybe we can discuss that in After Dark. Jazzy, can you speak on the front versus back positioning in metaphor combat? Huh?
I know what he means. He's like the formation, pretty much. Like like those RPGs where they had like where you can position characters in the front and the back, like the mages in the back, and your like combat heavy people in the front.
Gotcha.
Back in old Final Fantasies, there was front row and back row.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the way he said
That's
that.
what he means.
Gotcha.
No, I would not. Nah.
Okay. Jenna Hayes. Anyone know if Phil Spencer is sick? No. I mean,
In the head, maybe, but we don't know about the
Why would he be sick? Because
like a
he
healthy
looks
guy to me.
older.
Sorry.
Do you plan to do something to that man and want to start passing around the rumor that he's sick to cover it up? Jenna, we on to you. Sheffield Spare. Can we all just agree that the 30th console was only marketed to have on the fence people buy the PS5 Pro?
Making them spend more money? I don't think so.
People who are easily influenced by collectibles and colors, yes.
A lot of people that was against the PS5 Pro announcement when they saw the 30th anniversary edition, they changed their tune, though, Alex. So
are they making a regular? It's only a PS5. It's only a Pro that's getting that cosmetic.
No, they got a regular PS5 Slim like that, I believe.
Oh, then I don't think it was meant to persuade people for the Pro if you can get the PS5 version of it.
I mean, you still rebuying a whole console if you already got one.
So you say you might as well get the Pro if you're going.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's just like all their other limited edition, special edition consoles that they've had. It's like, oh, new one? Oh, I want that.
Brian Lobo. Having a conversation will never beat the OG. We're going to get the biggest knife in the drawer and cut the bullshit. I like that. That shit is fire.
That's fire.
That shit is fire. I ain't going to lie to you. That is a classic. All right. What do we got left? Let's do the state of play. I think that's the only thing left. State of play, yeah. All right, state of play. They started off with Astrobot DLC, getting 10 new special bots to rescue. They showed some Helldiver bots and Stellar Blade bot, and the rest of them are hidden. Gonna have to figure out who they are when it comes out. And time trial levels, time trial speed run levels are coming out. Let me just say right now, I'm dusting this nigga Jack. Okay, dusting him.
That's cap. That's cap.
Kill this nigga Tom.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you a question about Astrobot. Are you supposed to have like one item missing from the Gotcha Lab? I got one item missing. Are you supposed to have everything?
I don't think I got everything. I don't think you need everything.
I'm missing one thing, and then I don't think it popped up. All right.
I don't think you need everything for the platinum.
Did you?
No, you don't. But I'm missing one thing though. Like it didn't show up.
Oh, like it didn't. Fireworks didn't show up on yours, Jack.
What you mean firework? I just it say like I think it's like 169 or whatever. I got 168.
What you got 169, but
no, it say 168 out of 169. I don't have the last item. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Did you check that after you did all the?
I didn't. I need to go back. I didn't check it. I don't think
after you got the dude from a rapper, the rapper.
No, I
the
didn't
last
check
nut.
it. Yeah, I might have to go back.
Yeah, just do that and then you'll be able to get it.
Yeah, it's probably available now.
All right, cool.
And I really like that they started off this day of play with it because they're really doubling down on this IP that they're trying to mold for. They even had the director on there talking, and they had the Astrobot like animated on his shoulder. It kind of felt like a Nintendo Direct the way I was looking at it. So that was pretty good.
All right. Next was, well, this is not necessarily in order, but I don't think it is. Horizon Dawn Remastered. Unfortunately, it's real.
You're getting right into it.
Unfortunately, it's real. But the only positive thing about this is it wasn't done by a first-party studio. It was done by Nix's, even though Nix's definitely could have been doing something else instead.
I thought they said Nix's and Gorilla. Or am I tripping?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
because it's also on PS5 as well.
Yeah.
And that's not Nix's.
Oh, okay, cool. So I guess well, you get the point. The whole studio wasn't working on this shit, clearly. It comes out October 31st, $10 upgrade. They really focused on the facial animations and the facial design, especially as Aloy as a baby and as a child.
Yeah, really looked like they just put it on, like they just made the same game and like just Forbidden West's graphics. That's all.
Yeah, that's what they said. Make it more like Forbidden West.
So they're just gonna keep doing that because that's what I feel like that's what they did with like The Last of Us Part 1 and I mean, so when they remaster Days Gone, what graphics like are they gonna put that behind?
No, they just got like a patch on PS5 and then they sold it on PC, but it wasn't like under the pretense of a remaster like this.
No, but it wasn't that another game rumored to be remastered with Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, it was Days Gone.
Yeah, it was rumored, but we don't know. But with this one, they actually came up in the ESRB, so we know it was legit by that time.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like afterwards, we found out that what they're doing with Horizon Zero Dawn on PSN, now it's not under the PlayStation Hits pricing point where it's just like $20. Now it's just increased to like what, 40 or something like that.
Just enough so you can pay 50, 60 for it, right?
Yeah, for all the people who never got it for free or got it for $20, even though the whole point of PlayStation is where it's just reduce the price to $20. And that's the new price point for that. Like Nintendo selects PlayStation hits. That's how it's supposed to be. But as we've seen from PlayStation, they're not going to do PlayStation hits anymore. At the very least. So how you feel about this, Jack? Move?
Hey man, people don't seem to be too upset about it. I mean, if it's cool that the game was on a one price for 6 years and then they doubled the price inconspicuously out of nowhere. I mean, well, you could say out of nowhere, but we know why. If people ain't got no problem with it, I'm not gonna have a problem for them.
So Sony's a big fan of Randy Orton. Like to give them price drops out of nowhere.
So are you throwing out your PS5 in the window, BG? Like you said you would?
Yeah, I'll make a video throwing my PS5 out my window.
You supposed to be throwing it out the window, BG?
Yeah. I said if this was real, I'll throw my PS5 out the window. I'm gonna throw it out the window. Yeah. I got y'all. Don't worry about it.
When?
Don't worry about it.
When you gonna do it?
You promised again, bro.
Yeah. Listen, if I could probably get around. I gotta check my schedule, check my calendar. I could probably get around to it tomorrow.
This motherfucker will wait until the pro gets here to do that shit.
No, you know that.
Listen,
he gonna throw that, and then he gonna cut the camera to him plugging up the pro like a second later.
Yeah,
why y'all giving away his sauce, man? Come on, man.
He probably over there rubbing his feet together, knowing that was the plan all along.
Rubbing my feet together. You crazy hell.
I need you to throw it like an ex-girlfriend out the window, dude.
Pause.
Listen, I said I would throw it. I never said
in a circle.
My you freak. Listen, my arm. My arm, I got having a sore arm lately though. Like my arm just been a little stiff. I think I got like I got.
Don't say it too loud. Parents gonna hear this.
You been grabbing.
I got limited rotation, so my throw angle might not be right. You know what I'm saying? Might be a weak throw.
I ain't never heard a nigga with scoliosis talking about he can't throw it right no more. That's cool though.
You so gay. So yeah, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying the remaster. I just have no.
BG, it's only $10. On it.
I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at the upgrade or the price. It's just there's just no use for me. There's just no purpose for me. Otherwise, I would get it, but there's no purpose for me to get it.
Then you buy the pro to replay a game you already got the platinum in.
What game?
You want to go run back through them Final Fantasy games on the pro?
No, I just want to see how it looks. I'm not gonna beat it again. Ain't no way I'm beating Final Fantasy again.
So
I'm just gonna turn it on.
Why don't you buy it to see? Why don't you buy it to see how it looks?
No, I don't see any use for that.
You spend $700 to see how a game look. Why don't you spend
I'm not spending $700 to see how a game looks. I'm buying $700 for the future games that come out. But while I have it, I may also have the ability to turn it on.
Why don't you buy that for the $10 to see how the future Horizon game's gonna look?
No, there's no reason for me to spend an extra $10 when I have other games that I can see how those look already, and the future games. There's no purpose.
Okay,
you can't get me, Jack. You can't get me, man.
I ain't trying to get you, sweetie.
Good attempt. Good attempt.
Oh, what day is this remaster coming out?
October 31st.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just in time for the pro.
Yeah. So I don't need that. Horizon Adventures, Lego Horizon Adventures. They showed that again November 14th. I'm not getting this. I thought I would because I thought it would just essentially play like just Horizon in Lego.
No, it plays like Lego.
Yeah, but it got y'all know I hate all that creative shit like customize and Legos and close and build and like
I think you can still just play the campaign, BG.
I gotta see because I'm not doing none of that creative shit. I hate all that shit.
I don't think you got to, brother.
We'll see because I I played like Marvel Avengers like that. You were literally just playing as Avengers as with Lego. So I like that. But if you literally just making it more of a Lego game, then I don't want it.
Yeah, you know how mad Rockstar is at this PlayStation 5 Pro?
Not properly.
They have to make this game run at 60 frames per second on the Pro now.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Because you know how mad niggas gonna be if they bought a $700 console. They can't run this game at 60. Oh, what are we buying this console for?
I don't think they're really gonna care.
I mean, they say it's up to the devs, man. It's up to the devs.
Oh, they're gonna be heat. You watch.
Because And I think GTA 6, they're going to try to do a thing where they just bundle it with a PS5, a base PS5, so they're not going to really care.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just, well, I don't know what a lot of people bought it for, but I think a lot of people always had like GTA in mind with this Pro. That's not me. Like, I'm not expecting that, and like GTA is not the game where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying a Pro for GTA. That's just
You
not me.
bought a $700 console. You ain't expecting this shit to run at 60 frames?
I'm not thinking
Nigga,
about
what?
GTA. No, bro. I'm one of the people who's more concerned about Rockstar fixing their fucking controls in GTA. I'm more concerned about that than the frame rate.
That game is 11 years old. It was fine when it came out. Don't worry about it.
That the controls in
Respect
GTA
these
have been the most dog shit for a long time, and in 6 I want them to finally fix it. I care more about that than the frame rate and the resolution. Fix some dog shit controls and aiming y'all got. So,
And one last thing to say about Lego Horizon, because they actually show it at a PlayStation event this time, even though they showed it at Nintendo Direct like twice. The Digital Deluxe Edition, because it'll be up for pre-order in October, beginning of October. They showed like skins of like Ratchet and Clank and Sackboy Developments Collection, and apparently that Digital Deluxe Bundle Collection is also going to be involved with Nintendo. So you'll get Ratchet and Clank and Sackboy skins in the Switch version as well. So, but I guess that's Lego make that decision, right?
My camera fucking up again.
no idea.
Yeah. Also, this comes out November 14th, but that's going to be a blow for me because it comes out the same day as Dragon Quest III Remake. So, how about both?
Nigga, GTA or Dragon Quest Remake?
Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC expansion shit. Yeah. That game profitable yet? I feel for my boys, man. Sucks. Let me see if Jack is there.
My shit fucked for some reason. What's up?
You buying that Alan Wake DLC?
I already bought it. It comes in the season
okay.
pass.
Oh, so all right. Arc Age Chronicles. This was an MMORPG they showed off, I think. It's already on PC, I believe, and it's just coming to PlayStation next year. I don't really have no thoughts on it. It looked nice. Dragon Age Veilguard. I've seen enough gameplay of this. Like, I already knew I'm buying it. Like, I didn't need them to spend like 5 minutes on this, showing it on PlayStation. Like,
some people say it looks worse. Visually, it doesn't look as good as when they first showed it. Do any of you guys have that same sentiment?
Probably because it was running on a PlayStation. I would guess that might be why the first time they showed it probably like PC or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But day one for me. Dynasty Warriors Origins.
That look heat.
Oh God, I put this is in like
Lubu.
What is it called? Musu?
Muso. Yeah, because Koei Tecmo, they do the Dynasty Warriors games, and they also do the licensed games as well. So that's where this comes from.
This is one of the series that I'd just be wanting to end, but
yeah,
why?
I just don't see the. See, y'all be. If I was really King Unga Bunga, this would be the shit I would play. These Dynasty Warriors games. Like this shit looks so brain dead and just killing through hordes of enemies. Like, shit looks so ass.
Those type of games are essentially like beat 'em up hack and slash games. That's pretty much what they are.
Yeah.
So I think they're fine for what they are.
Yeah, them games used to come out like annually. How many? Like they used to come. I feel like during the PS2 era, there was like a good 15 of them bad boys. Like
there's a lot.
Yeah, because there's Dynasty Warriors, and also Koei Tecmo also makes the other series, Samurai Warriors.
Did they make a Nintendo version of this, or was Link just?
It was Hyrule Warriors.
Oh,
they made 2 of them, and they also made a Fire Emblem Warriors, and they also did Dragon Quest Heroes, which is also a Warriors game, and also that Persona 5 Strikers. game, which is also from them as well. So they just make games with other like IPs, like licensed IPs too.
Yeah.
So it's not just Samurai or Dynasty Warriors by itself, but this is like a new game, so
yeah,
I'm fine with it.
Fantasian Neo Dimension, an RPG coming December 5th. Fear the Spotlight coming to
Was
PS5.
that that one looked kind of cool because they had the like old game aesthetic, so I think that's fine.
October 22nd, PS5 and PS4. They showed one of the fucking ugliest controllers I've ever seen in my life. This Fortnite controller. Oh, it's hideous. It's an
Oh,
abomination.
the Lego Fortnite.
Is it Lego Fortnite? I thought it was just Fortnite. Yeah, it is Lego
Yeah,
Fortnite.
because-
It looks like a 6-year-old just drew on the controller. It looks hideous. Hell is Us. Hell is Us. Let me see. I think I had some details on this. This game looked good. I like the way it looked interesting. I'm trying to find my notes on it. What did y'all think about this though?
So
That was the second game that came up after the Astrobot DLC.
Yeah, so third-person action adventure game, no map, no compass, no quest markers, nothing. The game doesn't tell you anything about like where to go or navigation. Smooth gonna hate it. It's a focus on exploration and environmental storytelling. So it's out of the a little bit out of the From Software bag. It's set in a war-torn country where mysterious disease has given rise to supernatural creatures. Paying attention to what the NPCs tell you is crucial. Multiple paths leading to the solution. Fight with swords, axes, spears, and your drone companion. A deep dive is coming September 30th. Outside of Ghost of Yotei, I think it's Yotei, not Tai. This was, I think, the one other game I was actually interested in. Look cool. Coming next year, all platforms. Looks good. You excited, Jack? You gonna buy this? You buying this?
You still lagging, Jack?
My breaking up.
Yeah, your connection is ass.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
still- Damn.
Yeah, leave and come back or something again. So yeah, Hell is Us looks good. Hitman VR.
Alex Tap.
We on that. Yeah, we on that. They've been asking for that for a while on PlayStation.
Yeah, what was it on? Quest?
Just PC, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, listen, I ain't buying that. The Hitman
Why not?
games I think I've given up on the Hitman games, bro. They just don't look.
You never played it in VR though.
You think the VR ones are gonna be better than the regular ones, the flat screen ones?
I mean, I'm not a tower defense player, but I played a tower defense in VR and I liked it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. I don't have a connection to these games. I played it on PS1 as a kid, but I didn't like it like that.
Yeah, because this got like leaked beforehand, like before they announced the state of play. I think it was either before the show went on. It got leaked like the day of, I think. I was like, oh shit, okay. But it's made by what's this called? I don't know how to say the name. The
Aspire.
Yeah, that's the one that's making this port. So it's like, and I've been told like their ports are like kind of like, yeah, like they're pretty much ass. But I'll just be on the lookout just to see like how it looks, pretty much. But hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Lunar Remastered Collection.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Hey, I got the both of them on the PlayStation. I don't got the Sega CD ones though.
Yeah, because this is the first time they're getting like a remaster like this because they're back on PS1, even though they were Sega like Saturn games. So that was pretty cool. I didn't expect to see this.
They were Sega CD games, dog.
Yeah, but they went to the Sega Saturn like later on. I remember that. But I'm surprised that I'm glad that at least PlayStation showcased this at the very least, because this would fit in more with like a Nintendo Direct. But it's good on them for like showcasing this game off. I know a lot of the PlayStation fans probably won't fuck with this too much, but at least it's
Is it coming to Switch? Because
different.
I want this game on Switch.
Yes.
Nice.
Metro Awakening VR. That's what I'm getting. I'm playing that. This looks really good in VR.
Now, do you play the Metro games on the flat screen?
I do. I didn't like the last one. The other two I beat. I didn't because I just didn't like that it went open world. But this is gonna. I think this is gonna work perfect in VR. Just linear, real tight, closed spaces, dark.
Pause.
Yeah. I think this shit gonna be fire. So that looks good. Monster Hunter Wilds. They've been showing this forever. Bro,
Yeah.
Do
let's
any of these
go.
Monster Hunter games run good on the consoles? Like for real.
To be fair, they've only like just went back to consoles after they were like on 3DS prior, and before that they were on PSP, and then Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii. So this game was never. I never expected this game to be like at a lock 60. Because even in like Monster Hunter World, you had like a different performance modes, but none of them like touch 60 pretty much.
Yeah.
So it is what it is for me. But we actually got a release date this time. It's actually February 28th, which I'm really excited for. And also they did like an extended, because we actually do see the actual flagship monster there. And the new location they have, like the forest, it looks really good, like after the rain goes and whatnot. And later
What you
on,
buying this
they
on?
even PS5.
Oh, okay. Do they usually have
PS5.
performance modes for this?
No, not initially.
Well, no, it's
on
Capcom's
PS4 they
RE
did.
engine. It should have it.
Ew.
They do, but it's like it's not what this is not like a series like you would even expect to be like, oh yeah, this is like locked 60 pretty much on consoles, pretty much. Because even it's the same thing with like Dragon's Dogma 2, so I didn't even expect it for Monster Hunter at all.
Mm-hmm.
But the only two things, like the one they showed like two returning monsters on there, like Kongala and like Yankuku are coming back from older monsters that have not been in World, Rise, or any of the newer games that have come out so far. So that was pretty cool to see at the very least. And part of me does kind of hope there is a Switch 2 version, because I do just want to play this game like portably mainly, but yeah.
What's crazy
I'll
is
stick with that PS5.
There was more shit in this PlayStation State of Play that interests Jazzy than me.
Yep. That's one thing I did notice about this too. Like the pacing was a lot better, and some of the games that they showed appealed way more to me than they would with like BG, Jack, or the stereotypical PlayStation fans.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it more than y'all did overall.
Yeah, Pal World, we already know about that.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. They showed this at this show, so it's like I feel like Nintendo knew that they were gonna show it here like PlayStation, so yeah, might as well just but at least they shall drop it at least on PlayStation.
Yeah.
At the very so people can go play it. So that's cool.
Yeah, there's a Stellar Blade Near Automata collaboration.
Fire.
That
makes sense.
Yeah, the Midnight Walk. This is a game that it's coming to PS5. It also has a PSVR 2 version that you can play it in VR2. This looks like a Jack Move game.
That game actually does look pretty good for like a VR game. It actually looks. I like the art style.
Yeah,
a lot more.
That might be the one I'm looking forward to the most. They said it's made out of clay. Now, we did see Harold Halibut. Wasn't that made out of stop motion clay as well? Jack hated that game, so I don't know. Now, this one got the. I'm excited. I'm excited to play this in VR.
This looks
I like when
night,
games do
night
that.
before Christmas type thing.
I like when games do that. Resident Evil did that for a couple games, so I like when they do that.
TMNT Shredder's Revenge, more DLC. You got is it Mondo Lizard? I think his name is
Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko, my bad. And Mona Lisa. I never
Yeah,
wait.
me
Hold
too.
on. I'm confused as to who Mona Lisa is. She's because the turtle, the female turtle, wasn't her name like Violet or something?
Venus de Malo, but she was only in the Next Mutation series. And then Mona Lisa, she's in the 80 series, but she was like that lizard girl that like Raph liked in the show.
Yeah.
You're still buying, Jack.
Yeah, you still botting, my guy. I'm sorry. Go restart that router. Reset that
Somebody
router,
cut
my
their
boy.
off. That's why his connection going bad.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Somebody started downloading. You closed out Pornhub, right?
Not. Tarek hacked his internet. That's why.
Tarek started thinking too hard.
Flew a plane into it.
Yeah. How many? Yeah.
You can't do that, Jazzy.
Yeah, I like what Jazzy does because it's almost like it's his last breath before he dies. I like that.
Oh my god. Wait, say something.
Fire.
Hello?
Keep talking.
I turned it for some reason.
Yeah, you still buying.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
bad.
keep going. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack launches December 12th. PS5, PS4, DLC tie-in to the upcoming film.
Yeah, because they had like a whole Sonic Central type of thing, but then I didn't expect it to be a state of play. So they just showed like, oh, they're gonna have a whole section where the shadow that's in Sonic 3, voiced by Keanu Reeves, actually be a playable section of this game before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Man, state of play putting me to sleep. Towers Towers of Agasba? Ain't that where Tarek from?
It's messed up.
Shout out to Tarek. I don't even know what the fuck this is. It's
He
a
got
city-
3 strays in the past 5 minutes.
it's a city building ecosystem development combat and exploration game.
All of them words did not make anything jump on my end.
Nothing moved. Freaky ass.
Not at
game.
all.
Pause.
Yeah.
Jack, turn your camera back on a second. Get active.
Won't you just picture him in your mind, you freak?
Did you already say the Fear of the Spotlight?
Yeah, I did.
Now that Blumhouse got I'm actually looking forward to their games coming out. Is that the only one that's got a for real announcement outside of that little showcase they did where they showed like 4 or 5 games?
I don't remember.
Because they showed this one on like a month or 2 ago.
I'm looking at this Echoes of Wisdom gameplay. Why do you keep gotta use bedside furniture to platform? What the fuck is happening? Like,
Oh no,
nigga,
that's like one of like her echo abilities where she can just make anything that she copies off of. So people can use like beds that actually stack on top of each other for like platforming if they want to.
She putting side tables and beds and trampolines. Like the fuck?
Oh, there's creation. BG not gonna like it.
Yeah, I ain't with it.
Oh,
I can't.
See, I told you. BG.
Creativity, nope. Imagination, nope.
Nope.
BG
Can't
not
do
gonna
it.
like it.
Yeah, this man BG's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this new Zelda game when it comes out, dog. Like,
It's still
again,
right. I gotta see.
please.
I gotta see, man.
That was genuine.
You even forgot to even put in even the title of the podcast.
No, I just didn't. I remembered. No, I had it in the title. I almost left it out because the title was too long. I was like, this shit long as hell, dog. Pause.
All you had to say is put Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and you'd be good. You called it like LOZ Echoes of Wisdom. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just erased the LOZ. I'm like, people know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And lastly, was Ghost of Yotei.
Before you do that, they did add Dino Crisis as a classic for PSN. So, hey, at least Capcom is doing something with that IP, I guess.
Yeah. I just go ahead. Yeah.
Also, that whole I'm just gonna burn through these. They show like some more chromosome or whatever the fuck that was for controllers and plates.
They show more chromosome.
Oh, chromatic. My bad.
He's still talking about Ellie.
That nigga put more chroma.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I copied what BG said. Threw me off earlier. And they showed Mark Cerny making an appearance, and they showed a lot of the games like it's the same time over, like Final Fantasy, Stellar Blade, a lot of games that they've already like announced so far. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. You can go with Ghost now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ghost of Yotei. I don't know, just as it roll off the tongue is nice as Ghost of Tsushima, but that's besides the point. So Ghost of Yotei. What?
My bad. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Set 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima. So Jin Sakai, y'all little man that y'all in love with, he dead. He in the ground. Long time ago. Y'all act like that nigga, like, I don't know. Y'all, the love for Jin Sakai just, listen, I like him as a character, but y'all love for him, you would have thought this nigga was, you thought
like
this
was
man was the most compelling person, with the most charismatic nigga in the world, the way y'all talk about him, but, okay. So yeah, 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima, in 1603, new protagonist, a woman named Atsu. New weapons confirmed. Sucker Punch said they wanted to differentiate this game from Ghost of Tsushima. It's set in a new region in Japan, surrounding Mount Yōtei, or Yōtei, or modern day Hokkaido. In 1603, this area was outside the rule of Japan. Visuals, massive sight lines, new sky system, even better wind movement on grass. New mechanics and gameplay improvements. We saw in the trailer she was using dual katanas. Animals will be important. There was a wolf in the trailer. I'm not like, I wonder if we're going to get a wolf companion, or is the wolf just guiding her? Are the animals just guiding her, similar to like in Tsushima? First Sucker Punch, they love to say this, first Sucker Punch game built from the ground up for PS5, releasing 2025. Only for the PS5. Yeah. The only thing I'll say, right? So I look forward to the game. Looks fire, but for me, it's not the visual jump I hoped it to have. Specifically, I'm talking about the faces and the character designs. If you look at Ghost of Tsushima, the character faces were a little bit like muddy, and like it looked a little bit like clay-like, where like it looked like if you left the characters in the sun too long, that they would start to melt. You know, like that's
the wax people, yeah.
Yeah, they looked a little waxy. And I'm like, yeah, that's the only like real visual flaw I felt like Tsushima had. So I'm like, I hope they like clean that up and like there's just a visual jump, but I didn't see that. It seems like the visual jump is just going to be in the environment and the world. So yeah, that's the only thing I noticed. Unfortunately, but yeah, I look forward to the new story. I don't care that it's a woman. That don't matter to me. Yeah, looking forward to see what Sucker Punch does.
Yeah, I thought I didn't think the game looked like, as far as the visual, that was the surprising. It didn't seem like it was like some sort of leap of anything. I didn't see anything that they improved upon. It honestly looks like the original game. And the original game, it's a PS4 native game. So I thought when the new one was coming out, it was going to be like something like they were going to hit some sort of new gear. But I understand we're at a point of like diminishing returns. It's just that I'm not impressed by the visuals. Not saying that it looks bad. It's just that the original one looks fairly good, especially with the PlayStation 5 upgrades. That the sequel, I don't feel like it has like any visual advantage. And they were showing off the PS5 Pro enhanced version, I think, according to the trailer. So I was like not enthused, but
okay.
When this trailer they showed like that black to white a little bit, and then when they fade into color, you see like snow and like a bunch of blood like in the snow, and then right after that they showed like the wolf with like blood all in his mouth. So I think that wolf will definitely play a huge role, like her animal companion, to where he can actually get into like fights and whatnot. So, and it actually did look interesting, at least to me, at least, even though I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet. But this did make me actually want to play it now. I will say that much. And the fact that this is their big end the show announcement, and they're saying it's coming in 2025. Yeah, I think that is coming out next year because now we're starting to see where PlayStation might actually announce their games or reveal them in this case, like not until it comes out like a year at the very least, like some of their heavy games. So I think that's best for them. But we'll see how they announce their more games going forward. But it looked cool. I don't got nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah,
I think it's funny. You all say you're not really impressed with the leap or the graphics.
Yeah, I think it's diminishing returns. Yeah, we're pretty near to that.
$700 console, and you still can't see what the fuck they're working with.
So BG, do you put it on the same boat as like do you put it in the same boat as Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was never bothered by Spider-Man's 2 visuals. I didn't expect a graphical leap for Spider-Man 2. I did expect one for Ghost of Tsushima because of the timing. Where Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man 2 came out the original Spider-Man came out 2017, 2018?
2018.
Right. So I knew when they started making Spider-Man 2, it was still, in the PS4 generation. It was still really being made off of PS4, right? Ghost of Tsushima came out 2020. So if I guess in development of this game maybe started 2021, then I'm thinking like, okay, they probably had maybe PS5 dev kits by the time they even started development. So I'm like, there should be more of a jump, right? So that was my rationale, and why I didn't expect it with Spider-Man, and why I did expect it with this was just the timing. So, but I think it points to one thing is a few things: diminishing returns. That's one, and two, if it's taking them 4 or 5 years just to make a sequel, that is gonna look better, right? I do believe it's gonna look better, but not this huge leap. Then the games that are gonna have that huge leap, those are gonna take 5-6 years. So I think we gotta remember that, because a lot of us be demanding and wondering like, oh, why this doesn't look better than this. Those would take more time, and we're already upset about games not coming out fast enough. I think that'll be the demand. I think also I think Ghost of Yotei proves it, but I think another game will absolutely confirm it, that if a game isn't coming out in 6 months to a year, they're not going to show it. Like the 2016, 2017, 2018 conferences where they about to tell us everything that's coming out in 4 years. Yeah, that's dead and gone. And I was okay with that. I'm not mad. I was never mad at, hey, it's 2016, but hey, this game isn't coming out till 2020. I was never mad at that. Some people don't like that. Some people were against it. I was never mad at it, because it's not like I'm at like, oh man, I'm so mad I gotta wait for you. I just like remove it from my mind and I don't even think about it really. But I still, at least knowing in the back of my mind, it's still happening. But some people didn't like that, and PlayStation it's probably in their best interest not to do that no more. But I didn't mind it. I was cool with that, man. I was down.
You know who benefits the most from this diminishing returns?
Who?
You all know the answer.
Xbox?
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yep.
they've been doing that like too. Sometimes they'll have games like they won't announce, like they'll announce the games early, like years out, like a Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild or Metroid Prime 4 stuff like that. But then they also have their other games where they can do various like different schedules. Like this new Zelda game, it got announced like 3 months ahead of time.
As diminishing returns become more and more prevalent, Nintendo's dominance will increase because they're the only ones in the handheld space.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah. So I
And
think
even
what I think it'll end up looking like is like the PC version of Ghost of Tsushima. Because I played the PC version of Ghost of Tsushima and it's just really clean and crispy, but it doesn't like completely fix the fact that the characters still look like kind of waxy and clay-like. It just looks crisper. So I think it'll just end up being that situation. So still excited for it. And regardless of, even though I'm not exactly the visuals, and of course this is based on the trailer, even the visuals aren't what I expected, I would still rather play it on PS5 Pro, which will make it look better than to be playing it on a base. So still helps. Jack, your connection is still ass, I'm guessing.
Is it?
Keep going, let me see.
Hello?
Yeah, you can't talk.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
And Tarek, why you do that, brother?
Somebody gotta talk for Jack. Who can come in and talk for Jack and give his thoughts?
Alex, don't bring Tarek in here.
Who's a good Jack representative?
I'm sitting there eating dinner, so I'm halfway on my Jack reference, but
Set a bad.
Unless you want to get a wonton.
Wonton, Tarek. I don't know if one of them could come in here and.
Oh, not Tarek. God no.
What do you mean? That's Jack's best friend. They locked in.
No, you're not.
Tarek, you and him are locked in. Twins.
I tell you what, the location looks fire. That mountain. I hope we can actually climb up that mountain somehow. But if we get the same gameplay of the Ubisoft cut this wood with pressing this button sequence, or if I got to pet another fox, if I got to go to another spring, that's not fun to do, bro. That's the same complaint we get to Spider-Man.
I like that shit. Tarek, do your best Jack impression. What you think Jack gonna say about Ghost of Yōtei?
Oh, see, I knew you wanted some shenanigans, PG.
Did Jack like the first one?
Did Jack like the first
I
one?
mean, I got the same game.
Yeah, he did. Generally.
Oh, you know what he's gonna say? Jackson would be like, "Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it." And then when the game comes out, everyone likes it. He's gonna play it and be like, "Yeah, this is let down." And then he's gonna have a 12-month depression. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
So he said you're gonna like it at first and then you're gonna hate on it later, Jack. That's what he said.
Cap.
No, Jack wasn't gonna play Ghost until it was gifted to him, right? What the hell they went? Or was that a different game?
That's a different game, I think.
Probably different. But I feel like Jack would make his opinion known like right after he beat it, not like change his opinion.
No. But Jack did the same with Spider-Man. He hated on the game. Before the game came out, and then the game came out, and then it got a 90 on Metacritic, and he was like, "Man, I ain't fucking with this shit." And then
Jack has been like the most like consistent in regards with Spider-Man 2 after he beat it. And then everybody else was changing their scores about it.
Yeah. But Jack was also hanging on the game when he first got some.
No, he was looking forward to it because that was like that was like the only PlayStation game he was looking forward to that year.
The first gameplay review he was saying.
I feel like he was. No, I feel it was fucking it because when we first the gameplay or like the trailer.
No, the gameplay trailer. The gameplay. The first.
With Venom or the symbiote suit.
No, it was when he was in the warehouse. It was in the warehouse.
We can't hear you at all, Jack. Like it's just one word and you cut out. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me turn off.
All right. It's just one word. I still don't think like a lot of people talk about Tsushima being underrated. Like because it has an 83. I still don't see this game getting like a 90 or anything like that. Like the other game's been able to reach. I see this game still getting like a 87 at the highest for some reason.
All right, BG, I need you to be quiet real quick.
No, Jack, you're still
smooth. Smooth. What you thinking, dog?
Oh man,
they say get on your phone, Jack. Try to get on your phone or something. I don't know.
Where is Smooth at?
Smooth, are you there? Took a break. Go get some food or something. I don't know.
I think it was going to get like an 85, 86. I don't think Sucker Punch has a game in the 90s yet. Have they?
Ever?
I don't think this Sly Cooper hit the 90s. I don't think it did.
Well, that game don't deserve it. So.
What is Spider?
Talk.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Insomnia. Never mind.
I think Infamous was the closest they got. I think it was like 89, something like that.
Yeah. And not that we care. We need to like get into the whole conversation about, you know, it being a woman. Because I don't give a fuck. The only thing I will say, right, to the people who are, because it wasn't as loud as I thought it would be. All the people complaining about it, which is a little bit strange. Because it just proves like they pick and choose when they want to be mad that it's a woman.
Because
Like,
this is the game. This is the game they use to prop up against Last of Us. So they'll like hypocrites if they love the last game, but then this game, then they have to change the whole stance. Because this is the game they used against the Last of Us that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they all those people that probably wanted to do it, they had years and years of them love and go, and for them to switch them on the game like that, they look stupid.
Yeah, a lot of people are just noticing like the switch to female-led protagonists, main protagonists, and not just PlayStation games, just games in general. And I'm like, look, I don't care, but I think the fact that we've had generations upon generations of it being males, bro, if we get a switch,
it should continue.
I don't know about that. If we get a switch to some female characters, I don't see what there is to complain about. As long as the games are still good, what is there to complain about?
BG.
There's been plenty of mediocre games with men at the lead. So
BG, you go to a pizza shop. They've been serving you good ass pizza. Month in, month out, week in. You've been getting good pizza for 10 years. Then all of a sudden, these niggas decide, you know what? We don't want to give you all pizza anymore. How about y'all have this cheeseburger? Why are we reinventing the wheel?
I don't think that's applicable.
I 1000% do.
I don't think
because you're regardless of whether you agree with it or disagree with it. I'm not saying one's right or one's wrong. You're angering your consumer. You're doing one thing
1% of
from the beginning of the time to the end, and now you have this vocal people online bitching and crying, and complaining about what you're doing.
The thing is, Twitter is a small representation of what the actual buying audience is. It's not like the Battlefield situation where like they were speaking to a more hardcore fan base and people didn't buy the game. People are gonna buy Ghost. It's gonna do better than the first game. So none of these people's voices are gonna matter.
It's gonna do better than the first game.
It's gonna sell more. It will sell more.
What the first game sell?
The first game sold 9 million in like 2 years.
It sold over 13 million copies.
Yeah, that's the latest numbers. Yeah, 13
Yeah,
million.
but it sold the initial boatload.
This game is not selling 13 million copies.
Lifetime? I can see it doing that.
I mean,
Lifetime.
I see it doing 15. It'll be a faster selling too. It'll outsell whatever Ghost did initially in that first month. Is going to outsell it in the same time frame.
That would be interesting because there were less PS. There were like the max amount of PS5s when Ghost came out. Versus now, it would be less PS5. So that would be interesting if it does better. But I just don't think that's. Look, I don't think I don't think the main character being female or male actually affects what the game is or the story. I don't think it doesn't change the integrity of the game. So
hold on. I didn't even realize this. Ghost of Tsushima has sold as much as Ragnarok.
Well, Ragnarok, they only released their initial numbers. They didn't release the updated. Well, Ragnarok sold 10 million in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that was like a month or 2 months or something. Yeah,
they never updated it.
Ghost did that in like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
And now this further proves my point, right? Sony makes single-player AAA bangers. They're 10+ million sellers. And instead of just doing the formula, running the ball that they want to fucking pass and make fucking Concord and stupid ass multiplayer games. Is 10 million plus for when's the last time they made one of these games that didn't sell 10 million?
Dang near
like 10 years.
everything single player.
Their whole argument before was, oh, we can't sell these games and blah blah blah. Nintendo sells, and now pretty much any Sony game that they release that falls under the model of third-person action adventure, whatever you want to call it, game, 10 million plus.
That doesn't mean they should stop making other games.
So I don't see why they continue to try to lose money in multiplayer when they have a successful formula right now.
Yeah, but you can't just do one thing. Be good at just one thing.
Fuck, you can. Nintendo's been doing one thing for 40 years.
And that's why I'm not a primary Nintendo gamer. I'm not doing
but that's why Nintendo is dominating the market.
They got their own market.
Shit.
It's because
you can't do one thing for 30 years.
Nintendo releases like a variety of games. I think that's what Bond's trying to allude to.
But that goes against what he's saying. A variety, that's what Sony's trying to do, a variety.
They have a variety, but let's be serious. What's coming out? Mario Tennis, been there and done that on the N64. Fuck, you could say we did that on the Game Boy. Mario Golf, been there, done. Where's that one? Oh, let's look at that one Nintendo Power poster, right? Now you're playing with Power. Let's see what was on that poster. I've got mine put up somewhere. We'll click this shit, right? So let's look at this. They're still making Zelda. They're still making golf games. They're still making Metroid games. They're still making Donkey Kong games. They're still making Punch-Out games. They're still making Mario games. Like, these things have been doing the same thing forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I just care about as long as the gameplay is good. I don't care who the main character, what their gender or sex is. I don't give a fuck. And I don't think most people who are complaining about it care either. I think it's just profitable. I think right now it's just profitable to be the person who is outraged about it online, and you're tapping into a gullible market of gamers who are also think they're being disrespected, and all of this is profitable. It's profitable.
Outrage peddlers.
Yeah,
it's a bunch. All the normal people that are buying this game are not going to care about it. It's only a bunch of abnormal people that are complaining about it.
If being angered by quote unquote woke and DEI ever is not profitable for them anymore, they would stop making videos about it because they don't actually care or bothered by it. It's making the money right now. It's the hot shit to do. So
yeah, and I don't think they're not initially as outraged because I've seen more because of Assassin's Creed, but we know why, because the black guy and they don't like black people. But when they get to Spider-Man 3, I think you'll probably see more of an outrage with that compared to like this because of who they kind of tease that they're about to introduce in the next game.
The Asian Spider-Man, Asian woman.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Hopefully,
I think people with the franchises they like, with the franchises they like, they'll give it a pass. That's why you're not seeing too much pushback on the Ghost thing. But let's say the next Ratchet and Clank games, you play exclusively as the female Wanda. They get Rivet. I think that's when that's not a super beloved franchise, so people are easily turn against it. But because Ghost is a beloved franchise, at least as of late, people aren't gonna like spout negativity for it. You'll still see a few people. Well, even Grums was like, "Oh damn, I'm not gonna talk shit about it," because he likes the game. So that people can too, and that it's always a case by case situation, and you just wait for the right game to come out. Like with GTA, people don't care about the GTA character because they love GTA. But if it's a game they don't like, the game series they don't like, then they're gonna go after it.
Yeah, people were excited when they learned about female in GTA.
Yeah.
And Ghost of Tsushima has only had like one game, so they don't have like this overtime where it's like, oh, I can't believe you did this and whatnot. So like other franchises, because Ghost of Tsushima hasn't been around like that long to like get that type of behavior, so you're not seeing as much compared to what they would say if like God of War or like other of their own franchises that have been around for a long time started to do that.
Yeah. Last
So,
check.
that's why.
Last check. Jack, give it one more chance. You there?
Oh boy. Save us, Jack.
You're muted.
He muted.
You gave up. Your connection is still ass.
Either
Just
he
want to
on
say
the
I
phone or
just
something.
I just
What was the question?
oh no man.
Okay, we
Wait.
hear you now, Jack.
Oh, now we hear you. You good now?
I'm on my phone. I just got through taking a shit, bro. What's up?
Talk about Ghosts too.
Just give us your thoughts on Ghost, man, since we could actually hear you now.
Ghost 2, it looks good. I'm interested in it, man. Jin Sakai wasn't that much of an interesting character, bro. We just got
Wonton gonna pull up on you while you taking the shit.
Jin Sakai wasn't that much of an interesting character. I'm excited to play as Atsu. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about too much other shit going on surrounding the game. The problem is I need to know if I'm still gonna be petting foxes and cutting bamboo shoots and hopping in the goddamn hot sprays. That's all I need to know, bro. They need to expound on the gameplay mechanics. That's it.
Don't worry,
But I'm looking forward to the game.
people make it secret.
I'm maybe something might be wrong with me because I understand it was just generally shallow, busy work in the world. But I like cutting that bamboo. I don't know what it is about it. I like cutting that bamboo. That's one of the things I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoyed it for some reason.
So you like busy work in your gameplay. That's what you like.
It depends
you like
what it is. Like there's
Can we all? You like them slave simulators? You like cutting bamboo? You like farming? You like shit? You like getting berries and nuts? You like
more
that
shit.
stuff?
Shit was cool, but it needed more to it, bro. That's all.
Because to me, the cutting the bamboo was almost like it was almost like a memorization game. I think that's why I liked it. It was like a mini memorization game. And I thought that was cool about it. And it was actually challenging, you know, once you get to the final bamboo and you had to remember like 6 inputs. I liked it. You know, the him getting naked and getting into that didn't do nothing. But listen, them bamboos, they can keep that. I'm sorry. They can keep the bamboo in there. I'm with it.
I think everything else is pretty much what Ubisoft does, and that's what people shit on Ubisoft for. So I don't see how people like this stuff. Shit on Ubisoft. Really.
And in the Ghost DLC, there was a new like little mini shit in there. I think it was with the arrows. That was really good. They should bring that back. I think it was like shooting moving targets. I can't remember what exactly you did in the DLC, but that was good. They should bring that back. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, Jack. Do you want to? If you're there, you there? If you're there, Jack, because I know Tarek was in there, throwing dirt on your name, saying that you aren't gonna like Ghost too.
I'm here, brother. What's going on?
Tarek was in there like throwing dirt on your name, and BG too. Batman and Robin. They were trying to say that you aren't gonna like shit on Ghost of Tsushima 2 or some shit.
I did not say that. Tarek said that.
I said it.
I heard.
Yeah, I said it. Jazzy, I don't think the jaws of life will pry you from Japanese nuts. It's crazy.
Hey, Tarek, I heard what your bitch ass said, man. See, this is what's crazy. Tarek disappoints me more and more in different ways. Because me and Tarek, we low-key agree on Ghost of Tsushima. So I'm thinking he gonna come here, spit the ism, and everything. No. You came here trying to throw dirt and salt on my name, my brother. What's wrong with you?
Thought he's gonna spit the ism, but just had autism. Hey, I just beat Black Myth Wukong. Turn me up. Let's go.
Now I should have expected better from a sand nigga. But listen, Tarek, I'm gonna let you do what you do, brother. You understand me? I'm gonna let you do what you do.
Hey Jack, when that PS6 come out, can I visit you and pick it up?
You actually can, yeah. Matter of fact, we can run up to the talking about that motherfucker if I lose. Absolutely. Get the receipt and all that. I'm not gonna lose though, sweet brother.
Well,
y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Y'all tell me. Mona Lisa is from the cartoon when Raph got separated and he went on a cruise ship and Mona Lisa was on there and they low-key had a little love situation going on. But I don't remember no other episodes though. She might have been on some more, but
so she wasn't in no other Ninja Turtle like series or nothing.
No, she was.
I'm
She
not
came.
sure.
She was in the 2012. They did that in season 4.
I've never heard of her.
Oh, she was in 2012. I don't remember that. I might not.
Yeah, she.
I only saw her for like the first 3 seasons, I think. Yeah.
Oh, she's in the 4th season.
So
Well, there you go.
So
there you go.
so Rife piping that. Raph piping that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a possibility. You know what I mean? It's a
All right,
possibility.
Okay. The irony of them calling her Mona Lisa. She ugly as shit. Well, the real Mona Lisa is supposed to be pretty, but she ugly as shit too.
Well, you know they named after all like art and shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Why is the Mona Lisa supposed to be this like beautiful pit? She ugly. She ain't it. She ain't it.
Nigga, back then she was a vision of loveliness, my guy.
Yeah, they thought she was like a bad bitch or something like that. You know, like back
Beauty
in the
standards
days.
are changed because niggas like Alex is like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, what?
You would hit the Mona Lisa? You'd hit that?
You talking about the lady in the painting?
Yeah.
Nigga, you play some Genuine, I'm doing anything.
To get you in the mood, just need the right music. Freak ass. You think I'm Hellfire?
Oh my god.
I'm asking
you. Know that they didn't, but you know that they didn't believe baths back then, BG.
BG get horny around the same time every week, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
Me is not me.
Yeah. Yeah, you a fucking freak, dog.
They didn't take baths, but like, okay, what they gotta do with her
How
mouth
many
though?
seconds did that picture come out, nigga? You talking about this? I'm like, what are we doing?
What they gotta do? What a bath gotta do with her mouth? They brush
Who
their
brought up
teeth, right?
Genuine?
They brushed their goddamn teeth back then, man.
Hey, man,
What
let
they
her-
shit in like? They didn't have like working toilets back then, my nigga. They was shitting in like
I
the.
can't hear you, dog. You sound like you're on the toilet.
I hear him.
Still think?
No, I hear him.
He said it still stink.
Their mouth still stink. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. It's getting freaky.
You made everybody uncomfortable and then said it's getting freaky.
BG, who brought up Genuine?
Alex.
I think it was me. I think it was
You wanna hear
me.
a funny Genuine story, Alex? Before we
You
go?
got any room in them jeans? Yeah, go ahead.
This girl in 6th grade used to say that I looked like Genuine. Only to later be the white chick on the Chappelle show that showed Charlie Murphy her titties.
Whoa, that was the same girl?
While she was attending high school as an 18-year-old.
I remember those episodes.
Wow.
Crazy times.
Going from Genuine to Drake ain't bad though.
I mean, going from calling a guy Genuine to showing Charlie Murphy her titties.
Jack SV, do you guys actually believe that Sony is replacing their male leads with female ones on their first party games? Some people have that dumb theory. Do I think it's an intentional thing? No. I don't think it's like an intentional planned thing collectively. It's just they're I think out with all of these developers and publishers, it's like, bro, we did this shit for 30 years. Finally, we're doing something different. That's all I think it boils down to.
Well, how come they don't replace Aloy with a man?
Because Aloy's trilogy isn't over yet.
They did in the VR, didn't they?
Her story is not over. But yeah, in the VR, she did. Yeah, it was a dude.
Every main PlayStation IP is following their trajectory, though. If you look at it, Ratchet and Clank, you had Rivet, Uncharted, you had fucking what's her name, Nadine, and fucking old girl Chloe, and they teased his daughter. Spider-Man 2.
Returnal was a girl.
Returnal was a woman. Spider-Man 2, they teasing Silk, which is a female Spider-Man, and Peter said he gonna leave. That's teasing right there.
So
Last of Us.
So to be fair, so why? So if the people who proposed this, did they ask? Do you think it's an intentional, purposeful thing that they made all their characters males also in the past? Did they ask that question? I mean,
well, I wouldn't necessarily say no, because like Horizon, it started off with Aloy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask, all I'm saying is you ask this question now, did you ask that question then? So,
nah.
And to you niggas that think everything is political, I think y'all are fucking idiots. I do. I'm sorry. Like, I think y'all are idiots. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense that it's political. Like, once again, I keep telling y'all, like, when you look at these developers, when you look at their studio, yeah, they look like they're the types that, like, we've made a whole bunch of male characters, and, you know, for all our games, we're finally we're gonna tell a different story with a different character. It's something different. I don't listen, Lisa, I want to talk about it. I don't fucking care. It doesn't matter. It does not, whether you put a male or a female in a game, it doesn't influence the game to being good or bad. It does not. It does not. So and like, bro, when there's bad games, when there's a male-led game that the story isn't great, we just like, all right, the story sucked, we enjoy the game. Who the fuck cares? Like, this over focus on whether it's male, female, like, who cares, bro? If the game's good, the game's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I never cared about this shit. It's just this hyper focus on it is so weird to me, because people like, oh, you know, the people. Maybe it's because people. I think some people say they like to, and I'm not throwing shots at Salary. I think Salary Rep sees this because he says
focus on dating white women is weird to me.
He says, like, Salarev, I think he says he wants to see himself in the game. I think Salarev is one of those. I never looked at gaming that way. Like, when I play as the character, I never looked at it like, oh, this is me.
You never imagined yourself as a blue robot with an arm cannon?
No, I never imagined. Anytime I play a game, I'm like, this is that character, and I'm controlling that character. It's not me. So the fact that people place themselves in the body of the character they're playing as, I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
This is actually an interesting topic, because I remember talking to you about why you don't like inverted controls. And you say you play games not from the perspective of the character, but with the perspective of controlling like some robotic object. Like you're the camera. Okay. Whereas a normal person, me, forward, back. But you look at it as, because you don't play inverted, right?
No.
Yeah, so that could be also based on perspective of how an individual views games and gaming in general.
Hey, whatever your
There's
view
some
is,
kind of creature in back of you.
it.
Make sure you don't throw it over your head. You might get suspended for a day.
Yeah, from YouTube. Hey, however you play games, whether you view yourself as the character or just controlling the character, salute. Cobb Sanity, BG needs to throw that PS5 out the window like Uncle Phil threw out Jazzy Jeff. Yeah, same velocity. I'm gonna do that. I got you, bro. The Brandalorian Goat Weapon Wheel Moment, Volume 4. A recent one this time. Jazzy repeatedly asking Andrew Wilkins, what is your PSN? Still don't got it, do you?
That's fire.
I don't think you ever got it.
I'm never ever gonna get it because he's gonna like
never ever gonna get it.
Yep.
The Brandalorian Gaming Pet Peeve Volume 4. Unskippable or unpausable cutscenes. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Unrelated. A bunch of Call of Duty games are $20 on PSN. Copping for the campaign. Okay. Tikel. I think I'm not sure if this name is bait. Tikel Meevols? Tikel Meevols?
Tickle my balls.
Tickle me balls.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that one was good. I didn't see it. Tickle my balls. State of Play is mid.
Fucking just said TCAN me balls.
That was a good one. The Brandalorian. Go to burger toppings. Mine is lettuce, onion, pickles. Mine is the same. With pepper jack cheese.
Pepper jack.
You need the lettuce, you need the tomatoes. If you're eating a burger without cheese, you're psychotic. And you need a whiff of ketchup and mayonnaise. Mustard is not required.
Avocado?
And it depends. And avocado.
Ew.
And an egg. And an egg if you freaky. A fried egg if you freaky. But what's not, it really depends on the pickles. If the pickle is weird, it ruins the burger. You need to have the right pickles for your burger.
I love onions. Like, I have this insane love for onions. I can eat onions just by themselves. Like cooked onions, I'll just eat them by themselves.
That's why you smell like that.
Maybe. I love
This
them. They
nigga
taste
beef
amazing.
weird.
When you fry like saute, I think it's like sauteed onions or something like that. Oh yeah, banging.
You're nasty.
Detour Bore 1. Bitch, it ain't safe out here. I'm one of Paris hitters. My bad, dog.
Hey man, stay strapped.
Hey,
Blacky Lebonsky.
Don't shoot, dog.
Lebonsky.
Wontons back barnacles. Imagine if that was really on Wonton's backs.
Oh my god.
Me and friend was watching college football, and our QB Cam. Hold on. Cam Holtow.
Camel toe.
Oh, okay.
Yo, BG cannot read, man.
Cam Holtow. It wasn't sounding like that at first. Was looking great. Okay. Camel toe. Okay. Not bad. All right. Let me do some quick questions. Wait, do I want to? Yo, Smooth, you there? He ain't there. I can't even ask that question. Do Nick next trivia question, even though this is not about gaming. Last night I saw Green Day perform all the tracks from their albums Dookie and American Idiot live. So for this week, let's see how familiar you are with their songs in gaming. Oh, it is gaming related. Their song American Idiot has surprisingly been in a lot of games. How many games have featured said track, American Idiot? Is it A, 6, B, 10, C, 11, D, 14? I know this used to be in Madden games.
6.
And probably some Tony Hawk games too. I'm gonna say 11.
Yeah.
Or like what, 10?
6, 10, 11, or 14.
I say 11.
Answer is 11. C.
Let's go. When do I get to choose what my gift card is in? PlayStation or Steam?
You don't get anything, brother.
All right.
I
in the podcast.
Yeah, I actually like Boulevard of Broken Dreams. It's my shit.
Don't want to be an American.
I actually know that song word for word.
Sing it right now.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that... See, I know my shit. Stop playing with me. I you know.
Okay.
I can do the rest. I can do the rest, but we gotta go.
I'm actually color me impressed.
Yeah,
I didn't
come on,
expect
man.
that.
That's my shit. The boys are spitting on that track. It was spitting, bro.
What else? What else?
That production, fire.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
Keep going.
Oh, Smooth.
Yo.
Question for you, J Loss. J Loss said, Smooth, how do you feel about avowed success now that February is packed with games, the ones that we mentioned before? How successful do you think it would be if they don't move it?
I think I don't feel like the other games are that big of a deal outside of you got Monster Hunter and Assassin's Creed. I feel like it would be on the upper echelon of the games releasing. Even though Kingdom Deliverance, there's some anticipation behind it. I'm not expecting much. You know, it's going to be a good game that not everyone buys. Yeah, no, I think it'll be fine. I don't think there's no game in that lineup for February that I think it should be afraid of. I think some other game should move, but it'll be fine. Like people who got it on Game Pass, like I'll say this, like games releasing on Game Pass should not move based on other game releases because you're not competing for sales. You're just competing for time. And how I look at it is like I'm going to play the game. If I'm looking for your game and your game come out on Game Pass, I'm probably going to play the game on Game Pass because the other games require me to buy them. So that's my. So again, like I don't know, but it'll be fine whatever they're planning to do. You know, and maybe it'll come out on PlayStation 5 day and date, and it'll be even more successful. So,
all right. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Whip and Will Podcast.
Hold up. Wait, one goddamn minute.
Oh my god.
We had some Metacritic talk about the new Ghost game. What you thinking?
Well, Ghost of Yahtzee?
Yeah.
Yahtzee. Nigga, that's a board game. What the fuck?
I got that. No, you know what? The last game was what, 83 or 87?
83.
Okay, I don't project a 10-point swing, so I'm going to say this is going to be an 88.
I would not take that bet.
That's a reasonable assessment, Smooth. I'll give you that one.
I might actually. Oh man, that's tricky. I would go for the under on that one if I was betting.
Exactly. I want to take the over.
Yeah. Okay.
Sucker Punch don't get games in the 90s like that though.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold your horses, BG.
What now? What is it? Go ahead.
You're forgetting one topic.
What?
Zelda?
What topic you think? Yes.
We didn't get to Zelda?
No.
No.
Why did I think we talked about it?
That bullshit?
Yeah, you a fucking pony, dog.
Bro, I thought we talked about Zelda. All right, listen, my fault.
and that was it.
Okay, echoes of wisdom. Go ahead, Jazzy. I thought we talked about this shit.
No, you briefly talked about when gameplay was being shown about the bed, but that was it. I didn't get to my whole spiel.
Oh, my bad. I respect Zelda. I love it to death. You know, greatest franchise in gaming. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, quit chew on that. Hey, brother. Anyways, for this new Zelda game, because you know Zelda's the main character. So, but in this timeline specifically, this
sassy ass nigga told me to chew on. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, that's what you are. What you eat, brother. You a pony, dog.
You right. You got me. Guilty. Go ahead.
And this new timeline of Zelda, where Zelda doesn't know who Link is until she comes in at the intro of the game, where the trailer where Link is actually fighting Ganon. And then that's when the whole rift starts to appear. So when Link is trapped, then you're pretty much playing from the perspective of Zelda at that point. But what happens is the fact that, you know, the rift starts appearing in Hyrule, but really Hyrule Castle. So pretty much in here, she pretty much like the rift actually takes people and sinks them in there, but like makes like copies of other people like they're as evil, pretty much. So they lock Zelda away as like the king of a fake version of the king of Hyrule. So pretty much when you break out, that's why Zelda wears like that little hoodie, because she's trying to not get caught or be seen by the actual Hyrule soldiers. So when she pairs up with like the actual Triforce of Wisdom, like, but the actual thing is named Tri, and she gives her like this rod that gives her the ability to like actually copy a lot of things that she can encounter in the game, whether it be a table, a bed, or actual other monsters that she encounters in the game. Because she doesn't play exactly like Link verbatim, even though they have a mechanic in there where she can kinda, but just for like a little bit of time where she kind of can play like Link. But her main thing is like creating like these things called echoes, which they can just copy of. But there's only a certain amount of time where there's a certain amount of them that you can have them on the field before they reset for like a new echo to appear, pretty much. But as further you get into the game, you start to increase like more and more over time, and some of them even cost like less echo points, which they basically have for you in the game. So, and I think it's very like creative because there's so many other ways you can solve like puzzles and things like that, and also fight different bosses with. So I think that's really good. And plus, there's like a new top-down Zelda game, but it just looks like Link's Awakening. And they do have like 2D like side-scrolling perspectives, so I think that's pretty cool. Like how they handle like with the puzzles, pretty much. But so far, I'm like about like where like the Deku forest that there are, and so far I've been having a good time with it, pretty much. Because I helped out like the Zora and the Gerudo town people help with the rifts, and also saved Hyrule as well. So Hyrule Kingdom specifically. So it's been pretty good. I know a lot of people are not checking for this game like that, which I understand because it's not like a 3D Zelda game, but I think it's pretty cool. And plus, people have been wanting Zelda as a mainline game, and she plays exactly because she's based like Magic, to where she's like a mage pretty much. So I think it fits her like play style. So it's pretty good. And when you even find out it's not all it seems at first, because initially I kind of figured, okay, who the villain is and like what's actually going to go on, like beat for beat. But yeah, some surprises I didn't really expect in there. And the puzzles actually get more challenging like later on. Like you'll eventually get to a point where you have to use echoes that you wouldn't even think that would come up later in later puzzles. So it's actually pretty fun.
Here, I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay. Thank you for
My
that.
issue with this game is I would love to get this game at like 30 or 40, but this game will never go down in price.
Nope. You just have to wait for like a sale on like Best Buy or something like that further down the road, like next year or in Christmas time maybe, but like it'll be as low as probably like a sale for like 45 at least.
Okay. All right.
Or
Shout
40.
Shout out to Pro Consumer.
But that's
Nintendo.
why the Best Buy they did that get one Switch game for free. I just took advantage of that. But I bought this and Dragon Quest 3 remake so I can get Donkey Kong Country Returns HD for free. So I just used that.
All right. Well, that is the show. Last super chat, DC Gaming. Streets are saying BG reads at a 5th grade level. Fuck you guys. That is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 424. Listen, this week, everybody be nice to each other, be loving, be, just endearing and kind and polite. All be positive. All right, not negative. We don't need no more of that negativity in the world, right? Do unto others as you would like them do unto you. And just spread love.
I should give them hair?
Yes, spread love, peace, and positivity.
Bear it all.
And let's just all relax and breathe and be happy, man. Let's do that. Can we do that? All right, man.
We can meet in person
and have a conversation.
Yeah. We can have a conversation in person.
That's kind of fire. Your exchanges have had some classic quotes already.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
And if we meet in person, I better not run into 2 other people.
2 other.
Oh, it's gonna be. Well, just make sure they're not black. Yeah.
So yes, be nice and everybody just be loving. Have a conversation with somebody. Have a good conversation with somebody this week, man.
You know what you really should be preaching, BG?
What?
You should really be preaching better.
Pause.
That's what you should be preaching. Get better help, like that online therapy thing. That's what you should be.
Oh yeah, you got to get an ad for that?
Yeah. No, I don't promote them anymore. But we out. We'll catch y'all next week. It's been real. We out. Peace.
Peace.
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro King got me. See, that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Elba, I'm a black bond. Aiming a scope and all black panel. You can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait. Then Jack Move came in with the trophies. God in a lane of its own. Like, how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then sing your family an angel emoji. Should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon Wheel Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, Blandrew, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.